What is up, my lovely people? Another beautiful stream today. I'm so excited. Welcome. How are you guys doing? I'm doing fine myself. Always getting on here a little bit later than I intend to, but that's fine. We are going for it. I should really not even have a stream schedule and just say I'll stream whenever I turn on the camera, because the Tuesday, Thursday, 2:30 is not happening for us. But that's okay. We're having a good time anyways. I'm so excited to see you guys here today and hang out with you. It's been like a week. I'm sorry it's been that long. I mean, what are you gonna do? I've been busy, and I'm sure you all have been busy as well. Today, we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Big surprise on that one. And we're going to be doing the drum event, the Guitar Hero thing that's going on. I will probably epically fail at it. Maybe just do it for a short little bit, and then we're going to get into Yelan's story quest, which I am so excited to see and get to know Yelan a little bit more before we pull for her. And which is actually the thing that I'm more excited about. I've become an addict to it. I've fallen into the hole. But yeah, I'm excited to pull for Yelan. That's going to be coming up after we get to know her personality a little bit in today's story quest. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, I'm every single time still getting used to the stream elements. Notification. Yeah, Guitar Hero. I mean the drum events. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right. So how has everyone been this week? I will get Genshin going here in a second. I have been good. Just hanging out. Oh, I got my ears pierced on Sunday, or re-pierced. One of them closed up. So just the left one, but I wanted to wear earrings for a wedding coming up, and so I was like, all right, better go and get them re-pierced, even though I absolutely never wear earrings, but I got a really cute pair for this wedding that's coming up. So got my ears re-pierced. I got an upgrade for my phone recently, and so that was nice. Went and did that. What else? I've been just like watching a lot of stuff. I mean, anime, reading manga, the usual. But yeah. Oh, our little song's dying out there. I love that song. But yeah, I've just been mostly keeping myself busy. All right, now that is done, we can pull up Genshin. But yeah, it's been a good time. I mostly have been watching a lot of Netflix stuff. Yeah, last time I said that I had watched Bubble. I just started First Kill on Netflix, and I will let you guys know my opinions on that once I actually finish it, because I was really excited for it and I was a little bit disappointed. So I will let you guys know my thoughts. I'll give it its due. I'll give it its time and finish it out. But right now, I really don't feel like watching the rest of the episodes. Because yeah, it did not meet my expectations for it, but that's okay. Representation is really good, but it was not what I was hoping for. A little awkward and a little cringy, but you know. And what else? I've been reading. I want to say it's called The Script. I will pull up. Let me change over here. I've been reading The Script. And let's get the sound going here. Which is on Manta, however you want to call it. On Manta or Manta, whatever you want to call it. The one subscription, like manga provider. But I've been reading The Script on that, and that's been really good. Really interesting. I think I cried during the first episode of that, which has been happening way too often that I've been crying during the first episodes of things. But yeah, no, it was really good. Let's do our, what's the notices going on here? Update summary. Oops. Things that I don't really care about. Okay. Let me do my little daily check-in here. Oops. But yeah, I've been reading the script, and then me and my family just finished Stranger Things, the volume 1. Oh, I got Primo Gems today. Today's my Primo Gem day for the daily check-in. But yeah, we just have been wrapping up that Stranger Things volume 1, and so I don't even know what to do with my life until volume 2 comes out. I do have a couple of theories though, if you're willing to hear. Okay, so first off, I hear no objections, so I'm going with my Stranger Things theories. First off, so maybe not really a theory, but hear me out. So Nancy and Robin are going to be a thing. That's the theory. And before you say, what are you talking about? Like, they've been teasing Nancy and Steve this entire season. Have they? Because I have not seen one decent interaction between Nancy and Steve this season. And if you go back and look at the Nancy and Robin interactions, there's some chemistry there. I mean, if you watch it and also like think about it, there could be something there. And also, I think it would be really just like entertaining if it was like, all right, Nancy and Steve, Nancy and Jonathan, and then she does not go with either of them and goes, ah, yes, Robin. That is the way. But yeah, so we're gonna see how that plays out, but that is my one like theory that I'm like, okay, if I'm right about this, I'm a complete genius, and I will clip this and show it to everyone forever for the rest of my life and be like, oh my gosh, I called it before anyone else. And if I was wrong, it's a little awkward and embarrassing. I was like, okay, fine. But if that actually does, I mean, we got an entire 5th season to go through. So who knows what could unravel, unless one of them die, but knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, so we'll see how well this theory ages over time. Today is June 15th, I believe, 2022. So we can all be aware of when I said this. And so if that ends up playing out, I'm a genius and I will be proud of myself forever. It should be around here. Anyway, that is the conclusion of my Stranger Things theories. It was just that one. But I will be I'm really looking forward to volume 2 coming up in July. I don't even know what to watch until then. It should be around here. Julie, what brings you here? Oh, the Traveler. It's you. Never expected to run into you here. I'm here to look for ingredients. Zhudong is working on new dishes and Parvene is giving him ideas. Zhudong told me that he wanted to make a sweet and soft dish for dessert based on Inazuma's tricolor dango, but it would also take several special ingredients to do so. Uncle Munahisa went into town to buy some lavender melons. I'm here to gather what they call sakura blooms. Although I've gathered some, it's still not enough yet. I want to go search ahead, but it's crawling with monsters. Traveler, please, could you help me bring these sakura blooms back? I think I've already done this part of it, but yeah, sure. I feel like I've already done this part before. I'm like in the Gourmet Supremos like storyline for these daily commissions. Oh shoot. Okay, fine.
The wind knows me.
Fine. Well, we'll deal with ya.
Inadmissible evidence.
Okay. That was it, right? I need to go get the sakura blooms, right? Sakura blooms. This one doesn't count right here. Well, we can just collect this for ourselves. That's fine. That's fine. Where's Beto?
I trust you.
I trust you. Well, I don't know if you should do that, but... Okay, yeah, that doesn't count towards it. I think I looked for such a long time the last time I was looking for these sakura blooms. But we know this time. I think I just didn't know that it was down here. Oops. That it was like, oh, okay. I can get down here.
Incinerate!
Ooh, yes, Yanfei, show them. Okay. Oh, they're already done. Okay, one more. I think it's up here. But yeah, that is. Oh yeah, I always forget there's two like waterfalls right here. Oh, I didn't even need to really use Beto, but that's fine.
Motion to compel.
Because we just had to come over here the other day for Yae Miko's quest, right? Yeah, so anyway, it's been good time. Recently, this past week, just watching some stuff. I'm caught up on Spy Family. Oh wow, my connection is real bad today. Oops.
Incinerate!
My internet connection is... I just saw briefly like that 900 up in the corner there. Okay, hopefully it's okay. It's just taking a little bit to adjust. But I am watching Spy Family. I mean, who isn't? If you're not watching Spy Family, honestly, like, good for you. You're doing something different. But you should really watch Spy Family because it's great. And everyone loves it. And there's a reason why everyone's talking about it. Spy Family is amazing. I'm caught up on that. So I'll add that to the media that I've consumed this week. Little list. Have you gathered all the sakura blooms? I have, lady. All right, these will do. Thanks. If it wasn't for you, I would have had to charge in there and deal with those monsters myself. If that had happened, I really don't know when I would have remembered that I was tasked with gathering sakura blooms again. Anyway, thank you for your help. Please take these chicken mushroom skewers. Miss Lin taught me how to make these classic this classic adventurers dish. I'll bring these sakura blooms back to Judong. I wonder what kind of goodies he'll come up with. Cool.
Time to go.
Down for that. All right. So we are doing the daily commissions today. Usually I won't do daily commissions, but I really don't play when I'm not streaming it or not making videos for it because I'm literally always editing the videos and everything like that. So
Here to play with me.
Into the wind.
so if I don't
As one with
do
wind
the
and cloud.
daily commissions now, I just won't do them.
Motion to compel.
Oops.
Time for your arraignment.
Yeah, so I won't do them if I don't do them now. Because I mean, I do log on some days, but it's mostly like just to condense resin. So. So we better do it now. Condense the resin. Because I know that looks embarrassing if I have capped resin and someone comes on stream. Okay. And then we can get into the drum event. And then I was going to say Yae Miko's, Yelan's story quest. Uh-oh. I was not thinking about this. That I needed this guy. Electro Granum? This is one of my... I hate doing this thing over here. Oh, why did I use Yanfei? That was not smart. Woo! This is probably my least favorite of these, where you have to step on the weighted plate and then get somewhere in a limited amount of time. This is my least favorite path that we go on. Just because it's, you know, over here. I have bad memories about this area from when I first came to Inazuma. Oh, good lord. Leave me alone. But that Yanfei damage, though. I mean, she's looking pretty good. Okay. Let's try to catch this lizard. Oh, he wasn't even gonna run. Okay. Sometimes I wonder, like, how many secret achievements or, like, secret chests that are like, oh, if you knock down this scarecrow or this hilly churl dummy, if you knock it down in a specific order, you get a chest and achievement. Like, I wonder... I mean, that's just an example, but I wonder how many of those I've missed or that I will never get because I just do the same thing every time that I... No, hey, settle down. Do the same thing every time I log in. Oh, dang. Hello?
The wind knows me.
I have this brief moment where my connection completely disappears and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm lagging so much. I mean, it's not really important, but okay, let's. But I feel like my reaction times are so slow because I'm like, the screen is glitching. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Done with that. That was easy enough. Condense the resin and then we'll be set to go. But yeah, I really want to find other shows and things to watch, but I don't know. I feel like every time I go on a Netflix, there's so many things to watch, and then I go, huh, there's nothing to watch. Because I just feel like rewatching the same anime 1,000 times, or just none of it looks appealing. Oops. There we go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Thank you,
for
Catherine.
completing today's commissions.
All right, let's grab this, and then we can be on our way. All right, we'll have to fight a boss or something, or find another crystal fly. Oh, and what other thing, I keep on forgetting to do this on stream. Every single time I'm here with you guys, is that I can crown another one of Kazuha's talents, and I keep forgetting. So we have to do that today. We have to do that. We should probably do it now because I'm gonna forget, but someone remind me. No one will probably remind me, but but yeah, we have to crown one of Kazuha's talents today, and the character I don't have any triple crowned characters. I want Beto to be my first, and I'm missing 2 of her normal attack talents. So I need to get on that because before I triple crown Kazuha, we gotta triple crown Beto. So we gotta do that. So it's fine. We can just do Kazuha's, I think it's his ult, and then his normal attack will be the last. And then Beto has 2 normal attack ones, which I probably are just pointless to do, but I want her to be my first triple crown character. That's just what I want. It will probably be like the order will be Beto, Kazuha, and then Yanfei. And then we'll go from there. But those three have to be like the first. Also because I use them constantly. I mean, but yeah, Yanfei is probably the one with the least amount of talents that I've actually leveled up. And so we've got to do some work on her after we get Beto and Kazuha situated. Accept invitation. Invitation from the Arataki gang. Okay. I feel like we have to do this in an Arataki voice or else we're not doing it justice. Okay, how shall we do this? I'm just looking at these ha-has and I don't know how to transform this into my voice to do this justice. Okay, let's give me a second. I gotta get some water and then we'll... Okay. What's up, compadre? No, this is awful, but we're gonna continue anyway. What's up, compadre? Have you missed me since we last met at the chasm? I mean, you've been on my mind, if that's what you're wondering. In fact, you're the first person I thought of when I came up with this idea to celebrate Shinobu's successful graduation and, you know, show off the almighty awesomeness of the Arataki gang. I've decided to book a grand venue in Rito to organize a festival. We're calling it the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival. How's that? Quaking with excitement already, I'll bet. I can guarantee that this festival will be as massive as the Iridori Festival and more meaningful than Lantern Rite. Oh my, that's some high expectations. Once it's over, the gang's name will spread far and wide all across Inazuma. And that's why I thought of you, buddy. I'd love for you to join in on the fun. We can go nuts, sing songs, do some beetle fights, grill some lavender melons. How about it? Excited? Oh, I bet you are. So hurry down to Rito. I'll wait for you there. Wait, Shinobu, I don't think we need that line about lavender melons. It just doesn't sound cool enough. Hey, I said we didn't need it, and we don't need this line either. Oh, come on. Okay, they always... In the letters, I mean, it's a letter. It's a letter. He's not... The things that he says out loud should not be in the letter, but, you know, it's fine. Okay. We're going to Rito to have the most fantabulous Drumalong, the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival. Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, brother. Itto had to get someone else to write his invitations for him? This guy's beyond hope. Still, the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival does sound pretty exciting. Do you think they'll have lots of tasty snacks? Ooh, why don't we go to Rito and check it out?
All right. Off we go. Off we go. To Rito. To Rito we go.
Huh? Inox looked everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be a festival going on anywhere near here. The atmosphere isn't festive at all. Shall we go ask the Doshin? Maybe they'll know something.
Ah. Kimura, what's going on? Okay, okay, actually I already know what's going on. Arataki and his gang were creating too much of a ruckus and they were kicked out. They were like, banned from Rito. Go take your travesty, your terrible drumming and singing elsewhere.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
That's what they said, exactly. The too. But yeah, no, Arataki Itto was definitely kicked out because and I imagine he's not a good drummer. Actually, he's either a really great drummer or an awful drummer and like tone deaf. So even though, does tone deaf really apply to drumming? I mean, it still applies. Yeah, it still applies. But it's either one or the other with his personality, honestly. But yeah, he was definitely kicked out. I already know.
Oh, do you need a hand with anything?
Isn't there supposed to be a festival soon?
What? A festival? I haven't heard anything about a festival coming up.
Okay.
Could you be more specific? What festival are you talking about exactly?
It's the almighty Arataki.
Almighty Arataki?
The, almighty Arataki Great and Glorious. It's just embarrassing to say. I would say this name to someone, I'll be like, oh, it's the drum festival, the Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Sing-Along Festival. Glorious, yes, okay. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong.
It's the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival, organized by the Arataki Gang.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, yes. The same Arataki gang who made a scene at the Iridori Festival?
Ooh. You remember that, huh?
So you're here for the unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial event, huh?
Yes, that is correct. I just go with the flow, and it doesn't need to be an official event. I'm here to celebrate all types of events.
What? No, it's not anything. It's the Almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival.
Yeah, I gotcha. No need to keep rehashing the name. I think I know what this is about. Let me bring you up to speed. So we saw the members of the Arataki gang here a few days ago, and they were busy at work leaving piles of hideous things all over the place.
Hideous
Their
things?
leader claimed to be hosting a grand event, big enough to rival the Iridori Festival. I think that must be the one you're talking about.
Bingo.
I asked them a couple of questions, and it quickly became clear that they had no permit to host the event, no proof of venue hire, and, surprise, surprise, no record of having registered the event with the police station. Pfft, if that isn't the definition of an unauthorized, unprofessional, and unofficial festival, I don't know what is. According to the rules, we had to force them to shut down the event.
Right.
What? You shut it down? Let by my guess. Then you arrested them.
Yep.
No, actually. Saying that they had no prior experience organizing events and they'd at least gone to the trouble of preparing a safety plan, we just gave them a warning.
You wanted to arrest them, huh, Kimura? You wanted to arrest them, though.
Safety plan? Huh. That's pretty responsible.
That was probably Shinobu's doing.
Anyway, if you're looking for the Arataki gang, you could try going to Amakane Island.
Amakane Island, okay.
Which is a venue designated by the Yashiro Commission for use in all kinds of festivals, big and small. It was established to try and encourage community cultural events. The application process is much simpler there and less expensive, too.
Okay.
We told the Arataki gang about that. If they still want to host their event, that's going to be their best option.
This whole thing is starting to sound like a non-starter. But since we've come this far, we might as well go and take a look at Amakane Island, right?
Yeah, we got nothing else to do. Not like exploring the chasm or seeing Yelan. So let's go check out this festival location. This seems more of like the vibe for Arataki Itto anyways. The gang. Like, it's kind of more secluded. It's got a pretty backdrop. It's like we could have a whole party here. Get rowdy. Woo! Yeah. Oh, let's take care of these guys, though. You guys are gonna interrupt the festival. I just know it.
Into the wind.
Let's take care of you.
There's more.
Nice. Nice, Beto. Oh. Okay. Ready? Perfect parry practice. Oh, I failed. Okay, again. Oh, okay. We actually failed during that one. Okay, perfect parry practice. Did I do it? Did I do it? I don't know. I mean, I get, yeah. He just hit me once, and that was a decent amount of damage. I don't even know what our highest is for Beto on that E. I feel like I've seen it go up to like 68, I want to say. 68,000, not just 68. But I've never actually tried to enhance it. That's just like while I'm playing.
Same situation as earlier. The Arataki gang is nowhere in sight.
Oh man. And I thought this was gonna.
Yashiro Commission representative here. Let's go and ask him.
Oh no, it was too rowdy for the Yashiro Commission. That seems like a cute little location though. No one else is here. You should at least let them have it here.
How can I help?
We're looking for the Arataki gang.
Ah, yes. You must be here for the almighty Arataki whatchamacallit festival too.
Two?
Yep. Madam Kujo Sara of the Tenryo Commission and Yoimiya of Naganohara Fireworks have both been here so far. Yoimiya noticed them getting the venue ready when she was here to deliver some fireworks. I guess she got curious and went to go check it out.
Okay.
As to what Madam Kujo Sara was here for, I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Whoa, so other people got here before us? Oh, that's a good sign. So, where's the Arataki gang now?
Unfortunately, since there's no space available at any official venues at the moment, we had to allocate them to a tiny beach at the northwest part of the island. If only they'd applied earlier, we could have given them a better location.
There's no one else here. They're like, okay, we just don't want to be associated with the Arataki gang, so let's put them on the little beach on the corner.
Head northwest. You'll see them.
Northwest. Let's test out my directional skills. North. West. Ah, okay, we got it. Yeah, this is looking great. Roasted lavender melon. A classic.
Hey there, compadres! You finally made it!
Cute. That's what he said in the letter.
I was just wondering when you'd be showing up. Next thing I know, boom, there you are! Oh boy, am I happy to see you.
Yeah.
Look at this venue. What do you think? Is this a prime location or what?
Yeah, it's, well, the third down from prime location, but yes.
It's surrounded by sea, the air is as fresh as it gets, there's no noise pollution from the city, and the views are simply spectacular.
Nice.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access to the festival and culture center's first-rate equipment.
With excellent transport links by sea and land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
You guys seem to like it, and that's the important part. The venue is pretty nice. You guys are eternal optimists.
The moment I set eyes on this venue, I knew this was the one. It was the moment that changed the world.
Okay. Let's settle down there, buddy. You slept through the last Archon quest, so let's settle down. I think, yeah, you don't know quite what's world-changing worthy, okay?
Give it up for the boss!
All right.
Clearly you're only here because the Tenryo Commission sent you away.
Alright, let's get down to business. I invited you all here to attend the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalong Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Yeah, boss said the first goal of the festival is to promote the Arataki gang and recruit new members.
Secondly, it's to celebrate Shinobu's graduation.
And last but not least, it makes up for all the previous team-building events that were canceled due to insufficient funding.
Okay, so where's Shinobu? I don't see her.
3 festivals in one? Wow.
Akira, we can leave that last point out from now on.
Where's Shinobu? Yes, the important question.
The thing with festivals is you gotta get out there and promote them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
Okay.
Hey! Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't she? How come she's out there working her butt off while you're hanging around here doing nothing?
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
What guests? Us?
Boss actually just got back.
He said he was expecting you to arrive any second, so he came back specially to welcome you.
How kind.
Until then, he was out there with Shinobu working hard to bring more people to the festival.
Oh, just doing my duty. Nothing more, nothing less.
Wow, this bull chucker actually did some serious work for once. Paimon's pleasantly surprised.
Oh, that's cute. We're continuing on with this. I thought that's actually pretty nice because maybe the Chasm quest was a prerequisite to this one. Because I thought we were just gonna leave those fun nicknames in the Chasm, but all right, we can carry them on.
Trust a puny little flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
When's the Guitar Hero drumming supposed to start? Oh yeah, I heard Kujo-Sara and Yoimiya showed up.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu? Yeah, I hesitated, but I sent her an invitation.
Oh.
I cannot believe how ungrateful she is. Get this, she came all the way out here just to put up a bulletin board and write a load of baloney on it claiming that visitors need to be cautioned. She even warned us not to change it. It's blatant bullying of the gang, that's what it is. One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square in broad daylight in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Yeah. I heard Yoimiya also showed up.
Fireworks? Chatting with her is a real blast. She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amakane Island. She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes. She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time. Looks like the Arataki gang should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future.
Wait, so our actual character is gonna show up and like hang out at the festival? At this festival? Because it sounds like that's basically the reason why Yoimiya and Kujo-Sara are not coming. So our actual character is supposed to come?
Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Yeah, just the last one. What's this festival got in store for us?
A ton of totally awesome stuff!
Woo! Totally awesome stuff. Let's go.
See that hill over there? That's Sing Along Hill. Stand at the top, look out over the sea, and sing your heart out!
Yeah. Okay, yes, we have to take part in all of these Arataki Itto celebrations. Yes, we have to do all of these.
And this bonfire? It's perfect for roasting lavender melons. The regular kind, or the ones of the annoying little floating variety.
Yep, we're down for that.
And these boxes! Plenty of space whether you want to play Genius Invocation TCG or battle some beetles.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stops.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the highlight of this festival is the Drumalong. Here, feast your eyes on this.
Ah, it's actually got a little drum. Nice.
Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned onmyoji, and it's worth 8 million mora.
I bet he just found it somewhere.
Thanks to my strapping good looks and the fact that the vendor and I kind of had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount and only asked for 800,000 mora.
Oh, nice.
She went from 8 million to 800,000 just like that? Sounds suspiciously like a scam to Paimon.
Yeah, especially if she's saying that you had a connection.
Duh. Oldest trick in the book, right? Which is why it didn't work on me.
Okay.
I spotted the damage on the edge right away. Practically screamed, "Defective product alert!" Ooh, we have a connection. Give me a break. So I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's. Practically a steal.
You know, actually, I'm not surprised about that. That is like the price for something that is the price for something like that in Mora. I feel like if you want to get the harp from Mondstadt's gift shop, it's at least like 100,000 Mora. So, actually, Itto's a bargainer. The top of his class. I think I bought like some flour, all added up for like 15,000 Mora one time. So the food around here is expensive. Everything's expensive. Not surprised that he's paid that much.
Yeah, more specifically, daylight robbery. Still, it's pretty impressive that you could actually afford something worth 80,000 Mora. Good for you, Bull Chucker.
It's only 80,000 Mora. What do you take me for?
I put in 20 grand.
Me too.
Huh? Boss, how come I had to pay 30 grand?
20 grand plus 20 grand plus 30 grand. You really are a Bull Chucker! You extorted 80 grand from your gang members and didn't pay a single Mora yourself!
What? That's not 80 grand. What are you talking about? There's 3 members. He didn't say 40 grand. Huh? 20 and 20. 40. 30 plus 40. 70. Did I just see the numbers wrong? What's going on here?
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know? I paid the last 10 grand.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, is this really what we're going with?
All right, good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobu. The festival's just getting started. We need to keep plugging it to get a bigger crowd.
I was gonna really throw me off if they were gonna try to sell us on that equaled 80 grand. I was like, okay, I'm ready to put my foot down on this.
Take care of the hand drum, all right? Oh, and if you want to try out the Drumalong at any point, Genta's your guy. Laters, compadre.
Shinobu better show up during this event. If this was it, not satisfied. Shinobu, get your butt over here. I gotta do a little drumming for you. Oh. I thought it was just taking a while. Okay. Arataki Drumalong Festival Atmosphere Ambassador. Yeah, Mamoru! Let's get the atmosphere going! Like, ooh! Yeah! Woo! That's really nice. Genta, yes, hello. Akira, he's the feedback ambassador. Oh, okay. Better give them some feedback later. Okay, let's try it out. Genta, show me this drum.
Arataki Drumalong Festival Welcome Ambassador. Are you ready for your Drumalong performance?
Yes.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's something that Boss forgot to mention to you about this hand drum.
I keep hearing Mamoru's clapping in my ear. Mamoru, stop clapping. You're distracting me. The atmosphere is high enough. And yes, the atmosphere is good. So give it a rest. Yes.
Since none of us really know if it's in tune or not, please test it out first. That way, it'll sound better when you deliver your final performance. Go on, give it a try.
Press the spacebar or left click to the drum beat on an accented note. Press the spacebar or left click to the drum beat on an accented note. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. Oh, it's the lag calibration. Okay. I was like, what? Yes. Oh, gosh. shoot. Oh, I'm supposed to do... Oh. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. The accented note. Music may play ahead or behind the beat to different extents on different devices. Adjust the calibration value so that the decision line touches the accent when it is being heard. Okay, I think that is good. All right, gotta do all the activities that they mentioned. Wait, is this a sing-along hill or is it this one? Okay, we step up the. Oh no, Beto! Beto, gotta be careful. Okay. Just jump on top of it. No. Okay. Just. No. Okay. Just on top of it, Beto. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted either. Why? Okay, I'm gonna be so bad at this drumming event. I'm gonna be so bad at it. Okay. All right. Let's the little sing-along hill. We gotta do this first. Yeah. What did Arataki Itto say? It was like, sing along hill. Sing along hill, sing along hill, sing along hill. We are here at the Arataki, the Great and Glorious Drum Festival, and we are here on Sing Along Hill. Wow, that was a good time. All right, now the singing is done. Lavender melons, roasting, great. Bonfiring, great. What is this? Why? This guy, oh shoot, what's Goro's pen name? Lady, Miss, what is it? What is Goro's pen name? I can't believe they got his endorsement though. Miss Hina, right, duh. This is the Miss Hina standee that was originally in front of Yai Publishing House. Goodness knows why it's here now. Oh, Itto, did you steal this to have it at your festival so you could pretend Miss Hina's here? Good job, Mamoru. Good job, you're doing great. Keep it up. Okay, let's test out this drumming. Let's do it.
The Arataki Drumalong Festival Welcome Ambassador.
Right, yes.
Are you ready for your drumalong performance?
So ready. It's showtime.
Let the drumalong begin.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at this. Okay, no we're not. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be... Oh, just this... This does not sound good. Click to configure the settings for the music. Beat note sound. There may be a delay of the beat note sounds. Please proceed with caution. Okay. Enable calibration, yes. Lag calibrate, yes. Note falling speed, change falling speed. Okay. I think it should be fine. Edit beat map. I still don't know what that is really. Okay, but we'll try. We'll try, oh, these are the different songs. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. Oh, they're all very fast-paced. Okay, I guess we'll go with this. I think we're just gonna do it once, and then we'll save the rest that we can really go in depth with on another day. But yeah, we'll try it out. Oh, okay, let's do normal first so that I can feel somewhat good about my performance and myself. During the performance, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the decision line, strike the decision line to score points. The amount of points scored will vary depending on the timing of your stroke. Okay, yes. A long note is represented by a long strip of light. Hold until the light strip disappears and release in time to score points. Yes. Oh, is that it? That's all the instructions. Wait. No. Pause. I need to know what... I don't remember this from the last time we did it. I need to know what letters we're doing. Okay, A, S, D, and J, K, L. J, K, L. Okay. We got it. We can do it. No, Beto, stop with the... This is gonna be confusing. With your circling. Oh no. This is gonna be... Oh no, I can already see how bad this is gonna go. No! Okay. What happened to the flute or the little guitar? Oh shoot. It went a lot slower in those ones. Oh shoot, no. This is just normal. I stopped paying attention. I didn't. No. Okay, it's literally... Beto, you're distracting me with your circling of the swords. Oh. I always think that there's gonna be a break for the slow parts. Okay. We can do it. You're doing great, Beto. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no. That was not good. No, I don't think that was very good. Okay. That was nice. Okay. I think that's the attained Dulcim. That's the lowest you can go. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's the bare minimum to get the rewards. Okay. I got the rewards at least. I don't even want to know what heart is. Okay, Beta was distracting me. In multiple ways, she's distracting. Click. Where's Susan? What is this quest even? This little Susan that appears. I've only seen her in front of Ayaka's house before. Hello, Susan. Yes, I'll take a picture of you. Yes. Susan, Mondstadt. Yes. No, okay, you're ready? Oh, that reminds me. I did find, do you guys remember during, where's my camera? Oh, here's the little, What is this little drawing? I bet Itto did that. Yeah. Nice. Do you guys remember when we were doing the Lantern Rite event? Another fantabulous festival. When we were doing that and we saw...
It's hard to remain on dry land
was it
for so long.
the author from Surumi Island? It, like, Kana... Was Kana the... Was one of their names. I felt like it started with a K. Anyway, but the author, and we found them in Inazuma, and we were like, what the heck are you doing here? And she was traveling with the boatman, the guy, the author and the boatman guy from Surumi Island. And we were like, oh, I guess they're traveling around. And then they say they would be in Mondstadt next. I found them in Mondstadt in the library. And I didn't talk to him yet because I was like, oh, what are you guys doing here? But yeah, they're in Mondstadt. Oh, I don't want to save that. But you're welcome, Susan. Yeah, they're in the library in Mondstadt, and so I want to go talk to them and like see what they're doing. Yes, you are a natural-born beauty. Very lovely indeed, ma'am. Nice. Okay, all of my characters are level 10, so that experience is not needed, but okay. Yeah, I hope Shinobu shows up. How long does this event go for? It goes for... Oh, 18 more days. Only 4 more days on the Perilous Trail? I got stuff to do. I got 2 left. Oh, dang. Wait, how many days on Yelan left? How many days on the Yelan? 5 days. Oh, gosh, we better hurry it up with our wishing session. Okay, Beto was very, very distracting in multiple ways, that last one. So I say we'd give it another try. We give it another go. And then we tried. I don't want to try the hard version, but we can give the hard version a go. I'm gonna change the, oops. I'm gonna change the title real quick here. Yes. Okay. Changing the title of stream. Okay. Kazuha will give us a better chance. I don't know why I had to have the weapon, what is that called? The weapons passive going on at the same time.
I'm Genta.
Yes,
Arataki,
okay,
are
yes.
you ready for your Drumalong performance?
Yes, I'm ready. Okay.
Let the Drumalong be.
All right, we're gonna try the hard version and just see how difficult this is. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, we just have to select difficulty. Okay, yeah, we just have to try it once and see if we can get... Okay, wait, let me put my fingers on the right ones. Okay. Oh, that was actually... Okay, we got it. Oh no. Why do I keep failing those? I let it go. Oh no. Why do I keep failing those? I let it go at the wrong time? I think the calibration is wrong. Oh, actually, it's just me that's wrong. It's just me. It's just me. Oh no, I keep thinking that it's... I keep thinking that it's gonna stop and give me a break for the slow part. Okay, that was better. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect! Oh, no, no! I'm getting too anxious. It was good. It was good. It was a good job. Yes. Yes, got the bare minimum. Got the bare minimum. Got my reward. Okay, we might as well try pro while we're at it. We just have to get the bare minimum. Oh, good lord. We just have to get the bare minimum. Okay, ultimate focus. Oh yes, this is my time to shine! Oh, they actually, no. Yes, this is it! No, no! Too much, too much! Oh no. Oh no! It gets me every time. Oh, shoot. Do 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 do. Oh yes, we're gonna get this one. Yes, ultimate combo. Oh. Yes. No, no, this is awful. No. Yes. Great job, Kazuha. Bare minimum. Let's go. Let's go. Bare minimum achieved. Yes. Oh, that song just gives me anxiety. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. All right. Whew. Actually, I feel like this song would also... These songs are so fast, I think I just start freaking out. I just start freaking out. Great, great. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. We're gonna leave that now. I hope Goro comes and then is like, what in the world? Why do you have a cardboard cutout of Miss Hina? Kind of weird, Arataki Itto. Nice. Okay. Got her. Primo Gem. Oh, we're one away from 130. I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of Primo Gems recently. Probably just because I have not finished the Perilous Trails event, which I guess I need to do. Oh man, I spend like every single day. What is this? Mail? The wind returns. Oh, it's Venti's birthday? Is it tomorrow? I feel like it's tomorrow. Today is... Yeah. I feel like it's tomorrow. Because usually they send it like the day before, I feel like. The breeze combing through your hair today feels a little different, don't you think? It smells faintly of flowers and also carries a refreshing scent of spring water. If you are sensitive to smells, I wouldn't be surprised if you can pick a hint of sweetness in today's wind. That's because I just ate an apple. Come on now, let's go for a walk outside. We can pick berries for a picnic and rest at a roadside tavern. With me, the best bard there is by your side, the journey will be great wherever we go. Oops, I almost forgot. Here, this Cecilia bouquet is for you. We both smell like flowers now. Oh, that's cute. I always read this and think Celestia, but Cecilia. Cute. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. The wind returns. Nice. Oh, I also have some achievements. Wonders of the world. Explore Watatsumi Island following in the footsteps of an unknown researcher. Oh yeah, I got this the other day and I have no idea what it's for. I just clicked on a journal and I got it. So I must have been doing something unconsciously. But great. And then I think these are from the Archon quest. Break through the obstacles and meet up with Zhao on Perilous Trail. Yes. Escape the mysterious space at the very bottom of the chasm successfully. Layers of fear. Of heart and soul complete Perilous Trail. All right, here's the primo gems I was just talking about. I just needed to collect them. Wait, where is the drum circle? Oh, I just walked away. Okay. Now, with that taken care of, we attempted the drum event. We can get more in depth on that. Maybe next time we get on. Maybe before we do our Yelan polls or something, or just another day. But yeah, so we tried out the Arataki drum event. Nice, that's fun. I think I need to up the population, or I honestly don't even know what my graphics settings do. Cause I just feel like there's little things. There needs to be more things. And I feel like there used to be more things, but I think like an update,
if you wish to hear,
changed the graphic settings, and now I don't know what to do with the graphic settings. It was fine the way it was, but now I always notice it now. Like I'm like, looks like there's very few things on the horizon. And I need it fixed. Like, is that just the game or is that just my graphic settings? I don't know. Okay, but let's, oh gosh. Let's start in on the Yelan quest, wherever it is. Story quests. I just need one story key. Key, nice. Yelan. Cool. Hello, honey. You're so cute. Oh, a flower. Oh. I like that. Nice, we'll claim this. I never have to worry about claiming the keys, but... Oh, wait. I see. Oh, I am so bad about the hangout events. I haven't even done Beto's hangout event. Okay, we need to do this, like, soon. Like, before... Like, you get good... If you do all these, there are, like, some good rewards hidden in here. If you do all of them. Like, you get primo gems for every single one. So, I have not even finished the ones that were first introduced at the very beginning of the game. Like, Chongyun, I've not even... Barbara, I haven't even attempted. My question is, why does Noelle get 2? Like, how is that fair? But right, Shinobu gets 1, 2 coming up. I think when you can pull for her in the next section, she's getting 1, so we better do that as well. 7-star selection. Walk around in Liyue Harbor. Oh, there was also, last time I got on here, I accidentally meandered into that one quest that's post-Chasm, post-Archon, new Archon quest, not like the Chasm Archon quest. The new one, Zhao Archon quest, you know, with Zhongli. And I accidentally stumbled into it, and I accidentally did it, and I wanted to do it on stream, but...
The scenery is wonderful.
What are you gonna do? Because he was just sitting there at 3rd round knockout, and I walked by, and... Anyway, I fell into that, that quest. Essentially, it just went like, oh, hey, there's Zhongli. What's Zhongli doing? And he's talking to the storyteller at third round knockout. And he's like, oh, I'm in the middle of something. And then the storyteller, they continue their conversation. And the storyteller's like, wow, Zhongli sure corrects me on a lot of facts when it comes to Rex Lapis. And then we go, oh, wow, weird. And then the storyteller's trying to get Rex Lapis, Zhongli to sell his rock to him. And then somehow we offer to sell our rock, or are talked into selling our rock. But then Zhongli's like, no, don't sell your rock. Instead, you should give him something. And then we end up getting a fan from the guy and not sell our rock to him. So we got a fan depicting Rex Lapis doing something. And it's like a furnishing. And that's the extent of it. Oh, and then we were also like, hey, thanks for the help at the chasm. Would have been in real trouble without you, like saving Zhao and everything like that. And he's like, what are you talking about? I wasn't at the chasm. And it was like, oh, okay.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
You couldn't even give me a second there? I mean, I just teleported in here. It's just give me a second to, like, walk up to you.
Oh, hey, Hoishin. Long time no see. Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
I have no idea who this lady is. Does anyone remember who this lady is?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time.
Oh, Yuhai Pavilion. Okay.
But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated.
Has something happened?
It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Okay.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Uncle... Do we know this person? Tian, the storyteller?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go.
Calculated Gambit. Nice. Is he not also Tian? Ah, okay. He's Iron Tongue Tian. Okay, that's why the name sounded familiar. I was like, okay, we just saw him in the Zhongli quest that I was talking about. Great. I have no idea who this lady is or the Uncle Tian that she's talking about. I just know that Tian, but okay. Are these guys new? Oh, Yancheng Tea House. That's where we're supposed to go, right? Second floor. Wait, can we actually go in there? Oh. Wait. Let's navigate. Oh, we can go inside, I think. What are these guys doing? Hello? Okay. Don't mind me. Go to the second floor. Do I actually have to... Do I just go up there? I have an appointment with someone. Hello? I have an appointment. Do I just have to go up there? Hello? The new owner says that all who approach are guests, so you might as well head up for some tea. You're under new ownership. Oh, yeah, they do seem a lot nicer than they used to be. Not going to escort me away? Previous owner sold this property due to debt problems. The new owner made some adjustments to how we operate after taking over. But not that you'd understand anyway. Just treat this place like any other tea house. Okay, but like how do I go up? I just have to climb the side of the building? Oh, there's stairs. There's stairs. Why can't I go through the front door? Why can't I go through the front door? Anything good over here? Just a cat. I'd like to go through the front door and take a look around, but okay. Hey, Uncle Tien.
Uncle Tien, we're here to chat with you.
Oh, I forgot to change the title. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's not how you spell Yelan. Wait. Oh, okay. That's. I think I got a little too crazy during the drumming. I had all my caps on. Yelan's story was. Woo! Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Done. Nice. All right. Back at it.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Oishi, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea?
I did the same thing as her. Yes, I can do that.
I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories.
We're more concerned about your health, Uncle Tien. Is everything okay?
Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry. I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liyue Qixing. Historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice, so a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces, so we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself. Not to despair, however, because I've found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Yes, we spent some time in a deep, dark chasm, buried in rubble and I don't know where I was going with this. We were in a deep, dark chasm underground area with her, trapped. Yes, we became very close, yes.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
Well,
It's Yelan!
my impression of Yelan is a little bit more concrete with Paimon's. Paimon was just arguing with Itto that entire quest and coming up with creative names like Bullchucker and everything. I really took in Yelan's presence during that quest, so my impression of her will stick around a little longer, you know.
Jackpot. Uncle Tien here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm not really interested. It's a good opportunity. I mean, we're gonna go either way, so.
Paimon thinks so too. It can't be a bad thing to be on good terms with a new Qixing, right?
Yeah, especially when we get in trouble. When we get arrested, or when we get in trouble with the Millith, or diplomatically, yes, it's good to be on good terms.
All right then.
Hello, Yelan. Oh. Her design is something else.
Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tien, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety, too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Huh? Yelan, you want to be the next Tianshu?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house.
Ah, okay. After telling Uncle Tien about your recent adventures, you return to the entrance of the tea house.
You're all set?
Indeed.
Uncle Tien seems really worn down. It's like all his energy's gone.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tien is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingbo, and Zhi.
Okay.
Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Okay.
Qianwei, Mingbo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we get to Yuehai Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Okay. Let's do it, Yelan. I got your back.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.
Yes. All right. What are you guys doing? Looks a little different around these parts. I really want to go inside the tea house, though. Dang.
Time to go.
Yuehai Pavilion. Off we go. Probably could have just teleported somewhere to get down there, but you know. Thought that was a big fish in the water. On our way.
My legs are getting sore. What is wrong with this assessment officer? This is a huge occasion and I don't even get a chair.
Oh.
I've dealt with all kinds of people in my time, but never have I been made to stand while I'm waiting for an appointment.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, I think it's fine.
That's called being complacent. If you're happy to just accept the way things are, you'll never be able to change anything in the future.
Oh, come on. That's just... Now you're just being unreasonable.
Okay, first guess, this guy is too timid and won't be able to make fair advice or like be confident in his in his own opinion. So he unless he does a big turnaround, I think he might not be quite as fit for the job. The other guy is too bullheaded, so he's not fit for the job. If the third guy is reasonable, I'd say go with him, the one with the hat. But he might be kind of suspicious and like the traveling kind, so maybe he's trying to implement himself in the Qixing and we shouldn't trust him. I don't know.
All right, you two. Let's not get into a big argument over this. It's not worth it. Qianwei, that was a bit uncalled for, and Mingbo, cut him some slack. We've all been standing around for a while. It's natural to be getting irritable. Look, how about this? There's no rule saying we're obliged to stand up while we wait, so why don't we borrow some chairs from the guild nearby?
Next, Tianshu. There you go. I already made my decision.
Fine. They're not the best quality chairs, to be sure. But under the circumstances, it would be better than nothing.
You enter the assessment venue with Yelan.
Looks like all 3 candidates have arrived.
Oh, it was those 3?
Mm-hmm. We'll meet them formally soon. Before that, let me run you through the assessment process. I've split it into 2 stages: current affairs and planning, and face-to-face interview. In the first stage, candidates are required to submit a manifesto for Liyue's development. In the second stage, we will ask them some questions in person.
Okay.
Writing a manifesto takes time, so I informed them of this requirement in advance. These are the reports they submitted.
Wow, one of them is really thick.
It's also worth mentioning a stipulation I gave them. Whoever is appointed as the new Tianshu will be expected to implement their plan as put forward in their manifesto. Failing the occurrence of some cataclysmic event, they will not be permitted to change their plan. Therefore, these 3 piles of documents in front of us represent where each candidate stands on key policy issues.
Oh my, we're really getting into the nitty-gritty here.
There's still some time. Have a skim through, get a first impression of what each person's proposing. I'll be waiting off to the side. Just let me know when you're done.
Okay. Oh. Yelan! She's here. Hi, honey. You're so cute. Oh. Just gotta do like a little 360 there for a second. All right, let's sit down. Oh gosh. Let's sit down and look at these. Get to work. Qianwei's manifesto. That was the... Oh, they are sitting now. This was the guy that I said was pig-headed, right? Qianwei's manifesto addresses many commercial issues and provides some very penetrating analysis. His view seems to be that regulations and incentives are both indispensable. Okay. Gotta sit back down. We're getting to work. Okay. Mingbo's. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Manifesto. Mingbo's manifesto covers domestic affairs quite comprehensively, focusing on people's livelihoods. The core principle seems to be the greater good means a world that works for everyone. Okay. And then Xi's, is that how? I'm not quite sure how to say his name, actually. Manifesto. Xi's manifesto covers domestic affairs, foreign affairs, and checks and balances, all in great detail. Okay. The focus seems to be problem solving. It provides concise and clear solutions to various problems. It's so thick that you only have time to skim through it roughly. Okay, yeah, like I said, the guy, that's probably the guy with the hat. Unless he's sus in some way, he's my choice.
Finished, huh? What did you think?
Everyone took it very seriously.
Of course they did. They have the chance to be picked as the new Tianshu, so you can bet they're putting their best foot forward. And keep in mind, whoever gets in has to execute their plan as written. Nobody wants to have any regrets.
What did you think, Yelan?
That's for me to know and you to find out. We can talk more after the interviews.
Okay.
We'll see the candidates now. Let's do one at a time. Start with Chenwei.
Yes, ma'am.
Leanne brings Chenwei in.
So you two are the assessment officers, are you?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Just because I'm sitting in a chair and you're standing. I'm a very important person, so don't speak to me like that.
I had assumed that given the great import of this situation, Lady Ningguang would perhaps be assessing us in person. I certainly hadn't imagined I'd be seeing two entirely unfamiliar faces. I trust you've read through my manifesto? I'd be more than happy to clarify any details you found difficult to grasp. It was written with an expert audience in mind, after all.
Wow.
Mind your tone, mister.
Yeah, that's kind of what I just said.
Relax. It wasn't intended as a personal slight against anyone in particular. I was simply stating a fact.
And your communication skills, did you learn them from Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer? You know this Adeptus? Oh, yes, I remember now. You must be the traveler that people are constantly talking about.
Yes, I know. I'm star of the nation, yes.
With your sterling reputation, you must have a respectable level of erudition. Perhaps you will be able to understand the concepts I have put forward. Although I shouldn't get my hopes up.
After asking Qianwei some questions... Oh.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes. Please, introduce yourself.
I'm, Mingbo. I work in the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've worked there for, 9 years, 5 months, and 3 days. In that time, I've handled, 2,347 cases. I have 12 active cases at the moment. They should be concluded in, 16 days?
Okay.
My current work is related to urban planning, and I'm also responsible for, auditing the accounts. To be more precise, there are 3 parts to the accounts, namely...
Is it just Paimon, or is he not very good at public speaking?
You know what? Let's leave the self-introduction there and move on to some questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yelan forces her way through a few questions with Mingbo. Then we get to this guy.
Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little nervous. What would you like to know? You're here to assess me, so ask away and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability.
Your manifesto is very wide in its scope, but you don't seem to be personally involved in many of the specific fields. How can you be sure that you have the ability to put your plan into action?
That was blunt.
Very fair question. I completely understand where you're coming from. But I'm confident in my plan. I've visited many different places, talked to lots of people with far more expertise than myself, and my manifesto is the conclusion of these efforts. Of course, 2 different problems can be interconnected in very complicated ways, and you might reach 2 very contradictory conclusions depending on which one you're focusing on. What I've tried to do is strike a balance. In other words, present an optimal solution to all the problems as a whole.
How do you plan to determine whether you are right or wrong about your proposed solution being the optimal one?
A great question. Well, I'd start by having my colleagues and the secretaries of the Yuehai Pavilion evaluate any proposals before implementation. Post-implementation, it would all come down to the results. If it turned out that my judgment was to blame for poor results, I would take responsibility.
Nice answer. All right, next question.
After asking she a few questions.
Like a great guy.
Yeah.
Everything he said was thoughtful and logical, and he was just a pleasure to listen to.
Okay, Paimon, settle down. I know. He's like D-Luke in her eyes. For some reason, I feel like she had a high view of him. But maybe not. It's been such a long time. I agree. He's my choice.
Here's my take on what we just learned. As you saw, Qianwei is highly knowledgeable. He proposes many excellent ideas in his manifesto which effectively target the big issues. But he is very proud and incredibly stubborn. He doesn't care much about other people's feelings. Mingbo's plan is more thorough and more measured. You can tell he's meticulous in his work, very detail-oriented. But he and Qianwei are otherwise polar opposites. Mingbo is not very articulate and comes across as very timid in conversation.
Perfect summary. Paimon couldn't agree more. You're good at this, Yelan.
Last but not least, Zhi. His manifesto is full of pertinent details, his methodology is sound, and his proposals cover a broad range of fields, which is quite a rare feat.
But
the depth he goes into in each and every area means it can only be a product of painstaking work. Plus, he is modest and good at dealing with people.
I still feel like there's a but after this.
But what really interests me is that many of his views happen to coincide with Uncle Tien's. Having someone like Zhi take the position would certainly put Uncle Tien's mind at rest.
Okay.
Great.
But
we'll see. Let's go back and report to Uncle Tien.
Okay. I thought she was gonna have a problem with him. I don't know. He's clearly the best choice. So why do I feel like he's weird? There's something wrong with him. Woo! Nice. Beautiful day, Liyue Harbor. Oh, don't mind me just flying in here, Uncle Tien. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ah, yes. Hello. Let's sit. I've come to report, Uncle Tien. You tell Uncle Tien about the assessment process.
I see. Then it's more or less as I anticipated.
All right. Then let me ask this. The ideas in Zhi's manifesto are very similar to your own. Is there any particular reason behind this?
Zhi. Okay. Yeah, is he like trying to get in with him? Or are they related?
Oh, I didn't want to say anything when I gave you the list of candidates, for fear of affecting your judgment. But I can tell you now. Those 3 candidates have all studied under me in the past. It's only natural that they share some similarities with me.
Okay.
But Qianwei went on to focus on his business, and Mingbo has always been occupied with his work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of all of them, Zhi was with me for the longest duration.
Whoa! So how did you get to know them all, Uncle Tien?
Qianwei was referred to me by an old friend. Mingbo came to my attention in the course of my work. As for Zhi, that was pure happenstance. We first met while fishing. Gradually, as we got to know each other, we started discussing all sorts of topics. Zhi came from a poor family, and his parents died when he was very young. But he was a gifted student and a fast learner.
I don't know, Uncle Tien. Are you sure he didn't just get in with you because he knew that you were the Tianshu. And he's like, oh, I'm going to get on the good side of the Tianshu, and then I'm going to become the Tianshu. I don't know. He seems a little too good to be true.
He reminded me of a younger version of myself. So I started out giving him a few words of advice when we were out fishing and noticed how quickly he caught on.
Sounds like he's a friend to you. Sound like he's family.
Quite. And now, all of a sudden, he's grown into a mature young man. It's a joy to see, but it also gets one thinking. The young are growing up, and I am growing old. How time flies. No one can escape the cycle of life.
I don't know, Uncle Tian. You still seem in pretty good shape to me. You might have another few years of work left in you, don't you think?
Oh, you. There's really no need to console me. Having less energy than I used to isn't such a bad thing. It just means I finally have a good reason to retire and spend my days doing what old men like me should be doing. Going fishing whenever I feel like it.
Nice. I still have no idea where we've met him before.
Sounds like you sure love fishing, Uncle Tian.
Yep.
Ooh, there's nothing quite like fishing to pass the time. Ooh, and freshly caught fish, they make the most beautiful fish soup with barely any preparation required.
That's why I'm thinking like this guy, he might have known you love fishing and you're always there fishing, so it wasn't really happenstance. It wasn't really just a coincidence. He like scoped you out ahead of time and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go fishing and I'm gonna know everything about fish. I don't know. You can't trust anyone nowadays.
Fresh fish soup. Sounds tasty.
Doesn't it? Also, some time ago, Juri purchased a very special recipe from an old fisherman. When we've been fishing recently, Juri always brings some extra ingredients he prepared in advance. The addition of these makes the soup taste even more wonderful. That flavor makes for a fond memory. But at my age, who knows how many more chances I have left to taste it again.
Very many chances, I'm sure.
Oh, can Paimon come next time too? Paimon really wants to try it.
Let's get back to the matter at hand. Uncle Tian, we've reported back. Do you have a verdict?
I mean, he's probably gonna go, with the guy.
Mm-hmm. I appointed you as the assessment officer, and I trust your judgment.
Oh, man.
Had you not asked me why Juri's ideas were so similar to mine, I was not going to mention my history with any of them. This decision must be guided by what is fair and right. Please disregard all other considerations and make your final decision only after a thorough review of each candidate's talents and capabilities. Remember, you must be thorough.
Is this a trick that we have to find something secretive about their lives?
Understood. Come on, let's go talk somewhere else.
Bye-bye, Uncle Tian. Look after yourself.
You follow Yelan outside the tea house.
So, it's gonna be Juri, right?
Juri.
His manifesto was written well, and he's the best speaker.
Easy. Let's not rush. There's no time limit for this assessment.
Huh? So, are you gonna give them more tests or something?
No, nothing like that. The assessment itself is complete. But let me give you a word of advice. Things are not always as they appear.
Dun dun dun!
The biggest no-no in intelligence work is to only get information from the person of interest themselves. The truth is almost always hidden beneath many layers of deception. You have to get information through many different channels.
Okay, here's where the good stuff comes in.
For example, Wenyuan, Shanghua.
Yes?
Oh no, they're like the Fatui.
Lady Yelan, what are your orders?
What are these little coats they all have on?
Ugh! Who are they? Where did they come from?
Did they scare you? These two are Wenyuan and Shanghua. They work for me. As my trusted assistants, they are always standing guard nearby. They also perform various assignments as required.
They literally look like the Fatui. Like if they had their hoods up, I would think they were Hydro. You know, the guy with the knives. So bad at names. The one with the hood up and wears a mask, and then it's like, knives. Look like that guy.
Shanghua is a business expert who gets his information by trading. Wenyuan relies on word of mouth. And there's also Upei, who's not here right now.
That meathead must have been out there on sea surveillance for some time now. Is he all right? I seem to remember that he can't swim.
Nothing can take that guy down. Certainly not a little wind and waves.
Shanghua, visit all the commerce guilds and look into Qianwei's background. Wenyuan, go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and look through Mingbo's work files.
Yes, ma'am.
So what about Juri?
Yeah, give me a job too, Yelan. I'm okay being one of your lackeys.
Juri, well, obviously as the most promising candidate, we will be investigating him ourselves. Let's go to the docks first. Lots of people passing through there. You can find out all kinds of things.
If we're looking for information, why don't we try talking to Bulai, the owner of Wanyu Boutique? He does business at the North Wharf. Maybe he has some news for us.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go and ask him.
That's the guy that's underneath the dock, right? Okay. Go to North Wharf. Down here, right? Oh,
Time to go.
Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
What's Bulai doing here today?
Oh. Okay.
Look, your asking price for this batch is just too high. I can't buy in at this price. How am I supposed?
Come on, hear me out. I'm telling you, this is the single best batch of Sunsettias ever. You won't find anyone who disputes that. I accidentally dropped one into a well, and even the water turned sweet.
Even so.
All right. I'll let you in on a little secret. The boss of Second Life also wants to buy from me, but I haven't responded yet. If you won't take him, I'll just have to partner with them instead, and neither of us wants that.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, I'll accept your asking price. I'll take all your stock. Don't sell a single one to Second Life.
The trader who's negotiating with Bolai leaves.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Hello.
And to be clear, these Sunsettias are mine. I got to them first. Don't get any ideas.
I've gotten more than enough in my bag, sir. Sunsettias, apples, Jiyun chilies, sweet flour, mint. You need some mint? I can sell it to you for a very good price.
Actually, we want to ask you about a guy called Juri. Have you heard of him before?
Juri? Yes, he's quite well known. I've heard a story about him. They say he was born into poverty. His parents died when he was young, and he was treated cruelly by the local community.
Dang.
One of his neighbors was terribly rude to him all the time, but Juri never retaliated. And when his neighbor went bankrupt, he even helped support the family.
What's this guy doing over here? Is that the one guy from Northland Bank? Or is he trying to sneak in on our conversation? trying to listen in on us. Yeah, I think it's just that one guy.
He returned cruelty with kindness, injustice with peace offerings. A gentleman of talent and character, and... how did I not notice him sooner? In fact, maybe I'm not too late. If I could hire him to be the brand ambassador for Wanyo Boutique.
Oh, he sounds like a decent man. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief.
Nah, I don't think you should just take that, that one confirmation, Paimon.
Why are you asking about him anyway? You aren't looking for a brand ambassador too, are you?
No, Paimon's the ambassador of my brand. My brand for the traveler and awesomeness and looking for my sister.
Well then, in that case, the higher bidder takes the... that's Juri right over there. Why don't we go and talk to him?
Where?
It's him, all right. Looks like he's chatting with Yelan. Come on, let's follow them and listen in. Try not to let him see you. We want this information to be as truthful as possible.
Oh no, it's gonna be a follow them, isn't it?
I'll just go and fetch an employment contract. And hey, don't try and cut me out of this. Hey!
Oh no, we're gonna have to follow him.
I understand. Let's walk and talk.
Don't mind me. Just talking to... You're too close. Oh.
So, you were looking to buy a wineware set?
Just looking over here with
now
the...
I can see that you're a connoisseur, so I won't bother trying to con you. I trust you understand our shop quite well?
Oh. Inovich. Oh, don't mind me. Just looking at the barrels.
An old friend of mine who likes to have a drink now and then. He fancies himself as a man of culture, but doesn't care for needless extravagance. So I thought I might buy him a set of high-quality fakes.
How very thoughtful of you. Leave it to me, then. Come and collect it at Shigu Antiques whenever is convenient.
Don't make a move. Aether!
Thank you very much, Miss Yelan.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Juri. These days, it's quite rare for someone of your standing to still keep up with their old friends. It's nice to see. I'll be sure to pick out a good set for you. You can count on me.
Okay.
Juri seems to get along really well with everyone.
Good thing I didn't have to redo that multiple times.
Are you satisfied now, Yelan? Seems like everyone thinks Juri's a great guy.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions just yet. Let's go check out the wharf where he usually goes fishing.
Do we have to?
Just come on. Humor her, Paimon.
Wait, you're not just trying to dig up some dirt on Juri because you want to be Tianshu yourself, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But hey, if I do become Tianshu, I'll look out for you guys.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Sure. Yes, you look out for me. Yelan?
You'll be able to try all the finest food for free. How does that sound?
Great. Fantastic.
We will? Well, come on! Off to the South Wharf we go!
All right. Thought this was a chest when I was walking by it. Nice. South Wharf we go. Oh, let's go this way. Pardon me, birds. Oh, it's a little pigeon. Oh, I was gonna whack him with my sword. Oh, that's so mean. All right, South Wharf. I'm telling you, there's something we're gonna find that's suspicious about this guy. Where are we going?
The wharf is as busy as ever. I hear the anglers here sometimes sell their fish to the nearby fishmongers. Let's see what Uncle Soon has to say.
Okay. Oh, I forget that you can actually buy stuff from this
Welcome. What would you like to buy today?
guy. Is this Baiju? Baiju's voice actor? We're here to ask you about someone. We're here to buy some information.
Sorry to interrupt. We're actually members of the, Liyue Anglers Association, and we just wanted to ask a few questions about someone. We've heard about this young man called Jur-E, who's supposed to be a fantastic fisherman. Just wondering if you happen to have heard of him?
Whoa! Yelan made up a whole fake identity without batting an eyelid!
Ah, yes, Jur-E. He's been making quite a name for himself recently. I've got some friends who travel all over the place, and they tell me everywhere they go they meet someone who's heard of him. Apparently, he had a rather tough time growing up. Had to work several jobs alongside his studies to make ends meet. How does that saying go? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, if there's anything to that logic, he's sure to be phenomenally successful one day.
Yeah, we think so too.
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might be in for a disappointment.
Oh? Why's that?
He's good at a lot of things, but fishing isn't one of them. He fishes at the wharf and sells what he catches to me on occasion. His catches are always mediocre. Not terrible, but equally nothing to write home about. If you're looking to recruit some new members, though, I do know a few top anglers I could put you in touch with.
That sounds fantastic. I've got a couple of other things to attend to right now, though, so why don't I come back some other time and we can chat over a drink?
Yeah, that's how Yelan does it. We can chat over a drink.
Sure thing. See you.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking around.
I feel like it's gonna be something with his fishing. Because the one guy said that he was fishing at the wharf or something.
Tell me.
What? Continue looking for clues at the wharf. Okay.
Here to buy some fish? It's 300 for 1 or 3 for 1,000.
Wait, what? Here to buy some fish. It's 300 for 1 or 3 for 1,000. Oh. Nice. That's a steal. You got us on that one. Paimon's gonna fall for that, probably.
You better hurry. When they're gone, they're gone.
Hello, we're from the Society for Fish Price Research. We'd just like to ask a few questions.
Wow, she switched identity again!
Yes, we know Paimon.
For fish price research. I haven't done anything illegal. Stay out of my business.
Please, don't worry. We're just here to conduct a simple survey. We've heard about a certain Jur-E who's been selling fresh fish at low prices in this area recently. Do you know anything about this?
So this isn't about me. You should have said something, you know. I know the guy. I can tell you what I know. I haven't heard anything about him selling fresh fish at low prices, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was him.
Oh? Why is that?
Because he's so poor. His parents died when he was very young, and his alcoholic father still owed a huge amount of debt. No one wanted anything to do with him. He was still a kid when he first came to the wharf. His clothes were ragged, and he had a bandage wrapped around his head. And he managed to survive, thanks to Uncle Tien, who gave him some food. But still to this day, he doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. I mean, he can afford to eat and everything, but you'll often see him haggling with others over just a few mora. So, I wouldn't be surprised to find out he's been selling a few fish. It's not like he catches much anyway, so it's not going to affect my business. Don't tell him I said that.
You'd rather he didn't know?
Well, I spoke to him once, briefly, and I just had a feeling that he really cares what other people think of him.
So, if people have heard about him far and wide traveling, but he's still really poor, and he doesn't have any money, then he probably wouldn't go out on those travels. Maybe he, like, is stealing the reputation of someone else? Like, what's that one guy in Mondstadt? Stanley? Was that his name? That he was, took the name of Stanley? I don't know. Something's not adding up here with the fish and, what was his name? Jeryi?
I think he has pretty low self-esteem, but hey, it's hardly my place to say anything. What he's achieved already puts most people to shame. And nobody's perfect. I just wouldn't want to upset him, that's all.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Not a problem. And just for the record, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the price of my fish.
The more times you say it, the less convincing it becomes.
Yeah, I'd say there is a problem with the price of your fish. Paimon's gonna fall for that 3 for 1,000 deal.
Doesn't have a lot of mora to his name. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, continue to look for clues. You guys got anything to say about him? Oh, sorry for bumping into you.
Hey, it's you guys. Wait, what's the phrase? Oh yeah, honored to meet you. What brings you to me?
The truth is, we are but newcomers to this territory. We heard tell of a great martial artist, Master Dugu, who knows everything there is to know. Hence, we sought you out to ask for your guidance.
Yeah. These are definitely not my old stomping grounds that I've been walking around for years. I'm new to the area.
Really? People said I know everything there is to know?
Yes. At least, yes. Yes.
But of course, we also heard that Master Dugu is a kind and virtuous swordsman who never turns away anyone who comes with questions.
Great! So what do you wish to know? Nothing happens on this street that I don't know about.
Now she's lying to a kid.
But it seems to have made his day. I guess it's a white lie. She's a master manipulator. We have some things to learn, Paimon. What is this little smile? It's like, Paimon, shut up, Paimon. You're gonna give us away, Paimon.
So, Master Dugu, have you heard of one by the name of Jur-E?
Jur-E?
Sure have. You mean that guy that all the grown-ups are talking about these days?
I keep on having to repeat his name. I don't know. Sometimes the pronunciation isn't quite like what it's supposed to be, and so like the text and the sound is not matching up in my brain. So I'm just wondering if that's completely correct.
I've heard many tales of Juri. For example, I can't remember. Probably because it's nothing that important. I prefer stories about sword-fighting heroes.
Oh, I can completely understand that. Then let me ask you this. Do you remember roughly when the grown-ups started talking about Jur-E?
Oh yeah, I know that. It was about 2 or 3 months ago.
Nice.
Before that, people always used to talk about Juri in a kind of nasty tone of voice. But 2 or 3 months ago, suddenly everyone started to like him. Sometimes he gives me candies, so I'm glad that people are starting to like him now.
Just as I thought.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, just as I thought, Master Dugu is indeed as kind and virtuous as the legends claim.
Yes.
I'm not that great.
Oh, but you are.
Oh yeah, one other thing. These days, there's a lot of people I've never seen before talking about Juri stories in the street. They seem like nice people.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Great! So next time I see them, I'll say hi. And I guess I can share some of my candies with them too.
Definitely not people that he hired to say good things about him. No, never.
Certainly. You can also tell my friend in Yenshang Tea House about what they're up to. I'm sure my friend would also like to say hi to them.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Well then, fare thee well, Master Dugu.
Oh, I love her.
Until we meet again.
She's cute.
Any of that sound strange to you?
Yes, I heard it.
Strange? What was strange about it? Juyi seems to have a great reputation. Uncle Soon and Uncle Gao spoke highly of him, and Dugu Shuo seems to like him too.
True. But the issue is, where did his sudden celebrity come from? It almost seems too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Sudden? Too good to be true? What do you mean?
So he returns cruelty with kindness, and had to work to support his studies. These are the kinds of things that make someone well known in their hometown. But Uncle Soon said even his friends who travel far and wide hear about him wherever they go. That's a little over the top, if you ask me. Do you remember what Dugu Shuo said about Jur-E's stories? Clearly they left him with a good impression of the guy. But beyond that, he wasn't interested in the details. That's the reaction I would expect from any normal person. Plus, there's the fact that all this praise of Jur-E has only been happening within the last 2 or 3 months. His childhood, his studies, the thing with his neighbor. None of these are recent events. So why are these stories only going around now?
Mm-hmm. Because they didn't happen.
When you put it like that, it is kinda strange.
Of course, if that's all there was to it, I wouldn't look into it any further. Jur-E was born into a poor family. Paying people to get his stories out there is within the rules of the game as far as I'm concerned. The problem is, do you remember what Uncle Gao said about him? He's stayed poor his whole life. Everything he's earned he's either spent on studying, traveling, or paying off debts. I don't think he has the mora to pay for a publicity campaign.
Someone's helping him. Maybe he's working with someone.
Right. And that changes everything.
Hmm.
It can mean a powerful faction is trying to gain influence over the Liu at Xixing.
Ah, okay.
That's the worst case scenario. But all too often, the most pessimistic speculation turns out to be closest to the truth.
Someone's trying to gain influence over the Qixing? That sounds serious. What should we do?
It's the Harbingers! It's the Fatui! Oh no!
Even if we asked Juyi about it, surely there's no way he'd admit it.
First, we need to find out who's supporting him. Don't worry, I've got a plan. Remember the current affairs and planning stage of the assessment? Since the successful candidate is duty-bound to implement their plan after taking office, their manifesto tells us their stance on key issues. Whoever is secretly helping Jur-E must be seeking to benefit from his actions after his appointment. So, we should be able to find some hints in Jur-E's manifesto on who we're dealing with.
Okay.
Come on, let's get back to Yenshang Tea House.
So we gotta look through the manifesto. Oh, it's nice to be back in Liyue Harbor. Oh, hey! Hey, what's up? Oh, this is nice. It's hanging out together. Master, Dugo Shuo. Yay! Yay! We got it! Yay! Okay, okay. Next we go. Cool. I didn't even know there was stairs to go up here. Oh, not this way. Hello? Go back to Yanshang Tea House and check the manifesto. Huh? Was she upstairs? I didn't see her. Oh, I just had to come up further.
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that don't add up? It'll be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together.
Good thing we actually don't have to do this, because I'm like, oh my goodness, reading through all that would take forever. Actually, it might be a little bit more like, make us a little bit more invested in what's going on actually, like in the game, if we actually had to read through all of that, but good thing we don't.
Officially, the assessment is already over, and I'll be expected to announce the results before long. So we have to get to the bottom of this as quickly as we can.
Yikes! We better hurry!
Paimon, are you gonna actually read any of it, or is it just gonna be me and you're gonna be like, hurry, hurry, floating by my side?
Whatever else Uncle Tien might think of Jur-E, the fact remains that he's one of his favorite students. Any evidence he's left is not going to be immediately obvious. We'll have to look carefully and think critically.
Okay. Hey, you thinking hard, thinking critically over there, Yelan? What do you...
Made any discoveries?
Not so far, but we're still looking.
Yeah, we're still looking. Sorry to interrupt your work. Okay, I'll just be sitting over here, looking at the manifesto.
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get through. Well, we gotta start somewhere.
Okay. Oh, got it. Read chapter C. Oh, okay. Due to a variety of factors, sea storms have become stronger in recent years. I suggest we set up a special patrol unit to deal with sea monsters. The fleet should consist of the following. Covers various issues related to coastal defense. Okay, doesn't seem too suspicious. Unless it has something to do with, Osile, but seems pretty standard. Rock. Much of Liyue's folklore suggests that Rex Lapis left a great deal of wealth in the mountains of Liyue. Okay, maybe we're getting here. However, due to obstacles hindering the excavation operation at the chasm, many projects have been called off. The workers of the Blackcliff Forge have been idle near the Golden House for a long time now. They should be given first refusal if any suitable projects arise. Covers mining, tunnel construction, and rune exploration. Okay. Maybe that's not quite it. Roads. The treacherous terrain around Huaguang Stone Forest and Qingyan Peak means the area has weak transport links. The sheer mountain peaks are connected only by rope bridges. They are dangerous to walk on and wholly unsuited for the transportation of goods. True, I've been over there, I've seen it. It's true, that's not good. These areas are rich in medicinal herbs and ore deposits. Building a road network around the mountains would be beneficial for everyone. Covers plans to build roads and bridges. I'd say the most suspicious one is the Mora. Stop reading.
All this reading is giving Paimon a headache. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Looks like I'm the first one back, as usual.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers, Songhua!
You okay there, Yelan? Looked kind of like you were had a little trouble there.
If you're back, that means you finished investigating Tianwei, right?
You betcha. I visited all the commerce guilds and gathered a wealth of information. Every time they asked me to leave, but I always had another trick up my sleeve.
Nice.
Don't drag this out. Just tell us your findings.
Dang.
Yes, Lady Yelan. To summarize my findings, most people who've had interactions with Qianwei will start out complaining about how proud and arrogant he is, but then go on to give a generally positive appraisal of him. The young master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said that Qianwei appears arrogant, but he's very scrupulous in the way he works.
Xingqiu. Young master. Very scrupulous. Yes. Okay, that's a positive recommendation from Xingqiu. Okay. That's pretty good praise in our books.
Once he signs a contract with somebody, he treats them fairly regardless of their background.
Who'd have thought?
Is it possible that his reputation is fake? Is there any way you can check the accounts of the businesses under his name?
In theory, that should be very difficult, but here's the thing. I asked around and found out that almost all of Qianwei's accounts are open to the public. Where he buys from and sells to should be confidential business information, but he doesn't seem interested in protecting it at all. Qianwei often sees business opportunities that others don't, but once he's made enough mora off of it, it's like he gets sick of it and releases all of his trade secrets. It's like he wants people to know that they still can't beat him, even if he shares all of his secrets. The fact that someone like that can still make mora is pretty infuriating when you think about it.
Okay, this guy maybe is the better choice.
What a strange guy. It's like he's not doing business to make mora, but instead...
to validate his theories. No wonder his manifesto contains so many insights. It's all the result of his first-hand experimentation.
I'm back! Huh? How come you're here?
Why do you think? Obviously, because I possess superior skills and am always one step ahead of the competition. Well, when you're the competition, at least.
Whatever. I'm not getting into an argument with you. If I hadn't had something else to take care of on the way, I would have been back long before you.
Their bickering is sweet. I could watch a story about Yelan and her lackeys and be completely okay with that.
Lady Yelan, I have finished investigating Mingbua.
Well, we're all ears.
The Ministry of Civil Affairs says that Mingbua struggles to get his words out when he gets nervous, especially when he's chatting with strangers.
Yeah.
But after a few days of getting to know him, you can pretty much have a normal conversation with him. On the whole, the feedback from the Ministry of Civil Affairs was very positive. He always considers the things that everyone else overlooks.
In your opinion, was the Ministry of Civil Affairs' appraisal of Mingbua at all exaggerated?
I don't believe so. Mingbua is someone who has slowly but surely earned the reputation he has today. According to Miss Yu, the Ministry often gets Mingbua to take a final look at projects before they're implemented. People feel much more confident in something if it has his stamp of approval. Oh, and also, there was once someone in the Ministry who was lying and cheating to try to advance their career. Mingbua gave them the scolding of a lifetime. Apparently, he can be terrifying when he loses his temper. I haven't seen it for myself, though.
Interesting.
Whoa, that's hard to imagine.
Okay, so basically the guy who looked like he was the best is the only one we don't want.
Like I said before, things are not always as they appear.
Ah, so that's what you meant by that. Paimon's starting to get it now.
Thank you both. You're free to go now.
See ya.
So, have you finished reading the manifesto?
I mean, those 3 chapters, yeah.
Still have a bit left.
You finished reading the manifesto with Yelan.
I can't see any immediate problems looking at the individual entries. The only one that strikes me as a little unusual is the Cheungshu Pool redevelopment plan.
What's that?
Cheungshu Pool has always been home to many secrets. Plus, Ajdaha once wrought havoc there, so there are even more secrets buried deep underground. At some point, a rumor began to go around that there is great treasure buried beneath Cheungshu Pool.
Oh, and then in combination with the Mora, the rocks, or the... Yeah, that chapter, that means he's after some moolah.
A long time ago, with the approval of the Qixing, a mining team conducted an exploratory excavation there.
So, did they find any treasure?
None. The ruin was completely impenetrable. The only way they could have gotten through the solid rock would have been by blowing it open with a special kind of explosive. The technology wasn't mature enough at that time, so the excavation project was shut down and the treasure became a mere legend. Zhi-Yi's manifesto focuses on solving problems, and this treasure hunt seems extremely risky. It seems out of step with the rest of his plans. Still, this one fact alone doesn't tell us much. Everyone wants to get their hands on this treasure. The treasure hoarders, the Fatui, even local Liyue factions.
Okay.
Did you find anything?
Excavation, project, treasure? Did we read anything similar in our half of the manifesto?
Yeah, the rock chapter.
Oh yeah! Juri said the Blackcliff Forge workers should get right of first refusal if any suitable projects come up.
Did he now? Well, that makes everything much clearer. So Zhi-Yi wants the Blackcliff Forge to excavate the treasure of Qingshu Pool.
Does that mean the Blackcliff Forge is Juri's secret supporter?
No, not likely. I've looked into the Blackcliff Forge before. They aren't involved with any powerful factions at present.
Okay.
They do possess some specialized explosives, but it would seem more trouble than it's worth to put so many resources into a risky project like this. Still, since the clues are pointing toward the Blackcliff Forge, we should see where they lead. We may well find something new.
All right, let's get it.
Shenwei and Mingbo both turned out to be completely different than what we thought. What about Juri? Is there another side to him too?
That's what we're seeing here, Paimon. Oh, going all the way to Blackcliff Forge, okay? Let's go to the Jade Chamber. Take a downward descent. Woo! Takes a while, but...
Taking a
okay,
stroll in the
we're
middle
getting
of the
there.
downpour certainly
I'm still waiting for there to be an opening
but
in
it's
here.
best to dry your clothes as soon as possible.
I
after the
still
rain
think
stops.
there's gonna be one eventually. When Sumeru opens up, be a passageway through here.
Time to go.
This is the Blackcliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
Okay. Little... oh, worksite records. Nothing of note happened today. Nothing of note happened today. Payday. 3 new recruits joined. Can't believe people are willing to join us at a time like this. One of the newcomers is very skilled. He got made the team leader. Nothing of note happened today. Okay, maybe this team leader guy.
What's this? A diary?
From the back, it looks like a ledger, but it seems they also use it as a site log. We don't know who wrote it, but it's interesting, don't you think? These newcomers, who could have sent them?
You think they're suspicious?
Yes. Look, it says right there, one of them's already been promoted to team leader. At this rate, by the time the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan is ready to roll, they'll be the technical backbone of the team.
Okay.
That'll give them the chance to take a lot of liberties. They can copy any secret texts or steal any treasure they find underground. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. By the time Juri recommends the Blackcliff Forge for the excavation project, at most we would maybe do a fresh background check on the place. No red flags if all they did was change some key staff. And even if we decided to vet the staff individually, they'd have had more than enough time by then to come up with fake identities. That's the advantage of planning this far in advance. It was a clever move.
When you put it like that, it all makes sense. If we hadn't found this out, someone else would have stolen the treasure.
What is the treasure? What's down there?
So, who's really behind all this?
The Fatui! The Fatui! Another nation! The Harbingers! The Abyss! I don't know.
That's a question for the newcomers. But let's start with that worker over there for now.
Okay. Worksite records. Iron Shoulder. I hope that's a nickname, sir.
Excuse us. We want to ask you about the newcomers.
You want them to teach you or something?
Oof.
I gotta say, these newcomers are in tip-top shape. Fast learners, too. They're picking up all the skills unbelievably fast.
Yeah, you definitely don't sound bitter at all.
My only complaint is that they're always going out drinking at night. But they never let us join them.
Oh, okay. He's just lonely. He's left out.
I guess they just need some time to adjust. I'm sure we'll get to know each other over time.
They go out drinking. This area isn't exactly renowned for the nightlife. I'm guessing it's a long trip to the nearest tavern.
You got that right. They tell me they go all the way back to Liyue Harbor to drink at Wanmin Restaurant.
Dang. I mean, they got good stuff there.
Today, so they actually stuck around at the site for a while. But as soon as the rain stopped, they went out drinking again right away.
Oh, I like that they actually like made it rain when we were getting there to kind of play out with the story.
Hey, you're only young once, right? I say, if they can hack it, let them at it.
Interesting.
Is that a saying?
Let's go talk somewhere else.
Yelan takes you to a quieter
Looks like
place.
Our hunch was on the Mora. These newcomers are very suspicious.
Looks like our hunch was on the Mora. Oh, I'm gonna use that new phrase.
Drinking in Liyue Harbor, huh? Some cover story. I'll wager they've been going to intelligence updates. Good thing it rained today. It means they'll leave footprints. I doubt they'd give themselves away that easily, but let's follow them and try our luck.
All right, I'm sensing the Yelan trial soon. Footprints, where could they lead?
They went that way. Hurry, we gotta catch up.
Okay, follow the footprints. More footprints. Yes. Footprints. Still following the footprints.
Huh. These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Unless they're going to Northland Bank. Or... I don't know, some...
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
No. This way? It's kind of hard to follow the footprints towards this area. Oh, that's interesting.
The footprints stop here. But, judging from the direction, I'm guessing their destination was that abandoned house.
Okay. I didn't even know there was an abandoned house over here. Investigate the abandoned camp. Interesting, strange traces. It looks like there may have been a fight here. It's hard to say for certain. This was the work of a professional, but who? I don't see the traces, but okay. Oh, can I go inside here? How do I get in? Oh, here's a door. Okay, compact mud. These stripes in the dirt were likely made by a bamboo mat. That means someone slept here. But the bamboo mat is nowhere to be seen now. Burnt out fire. A fire that burned out. Something was burned here not long ago. Okay. Can I? Nope. Okay. Come through here. Again. I feel like I saw another sparkly thing over here. Investigate. You find a fresh fruit pile I mean, you find a fresh fruit pit in the pile of leaves. It seems like someone was here recently, but you can't find any more clues.
Looks like we were too late. This has gotta be where the newcomers rendezvous with whoever they're working for. But all the evidence has been destroyed. Look at these ashes. Someone was burning documents not long before we arrived.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind could have blown the fire out before everything was finished burning.
The odds of that are very slim. It's practically impossible. I've checked. All the paper's been burned. There's only ash left now.
Why don't we wait for them back at the Black Cliff Forge? They've got to go back there sooner or later.
Maybe.
We can't count on that. Clearly they were based here at one point, but it's mysteriously abandoned now. To me, that says that whoever's behind this has moved them somewhere else to throw our investigation off course.
So someone we've already talked to knows we're getting close.
Darn! Guess this is where our trail runs cold.
Make no mistake, the purpose of our trip wasn't to find any solid evidence. We just need to figure out who's behind Jur-E. I smelled something peculiar the moment I came in.
To the abandoned house?
Those newcomers probably thought they'd be safe as long as they burned the letters. But what they failed to consider is that paper and ink from different regions produce different odors when they're burned.
They do? Oh. Yelan clearly knows things that I don't.
Really? Paimon can't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I smell a very gentle fragrance.
There is a certain place with a freezing cold climate where there's nothing but ice as far as the eye can see.
Snezhnaya, yes.
Some wealthy people there put floral fragrance in their ink as a way of injecting a little romance into their writing.
Oh.
When that fragrant ink is burned, this is the exact odor that it leaves behind.
The Fatui! Snezhnaya.
Exactly. The evidence will soon be blown away by the wind, so it's nothing we can arrest anyone with. But it's all I need. Now I know who we're dealing with. I can plan our next move.
Okay. The Fatui wants to... They were like, okay, Northland Bank didn't really work out. Child kind of messed that up for us. But, I mean, they got what they wanted, yes. But there was like, okay, we can still step in on Liyue Harbor here and implement someone into the Qixing.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, is this the other guy?
Who are you?
Don't be alarmed. This is Upei. He's Wenyuan and Shanghua's colleague. I sent him to look into Jur-E's regular contacts. Since Jur-E likes fishing, Upei thought he might know some of the fishermen and sailors, so he took a boat out to sea to ask around. I left him a note at Yanshang Tea House telling him to look for me at Black Cliff Forge when he got back. If there'd been an ambush waiting for us there, it means we'd have had some backup. So, what did you find out at sea?
Forgive my incompetence. I'm afraid I've come up empty-handed. I asked all the fishermen multiple times, but none of them had any interactions with Jur-E before. Then the waves got so choppy I ended up falling overboard. Fortunately, someone managed to drag me out. When I got back, I heard that you'd gone to Black Cliff Forge and might need backup, so I went straight there as fast as I could. Didn't even stop to change my clothes.
Well, Uncle Tien said that Jur-E once bought a recipe from one of the fishermen. Did you hear anything about that at all?
What? That's news to me. No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. Lady Yelan, I'm telling you, I spoke to every single fisherman out there, and none of them mentioned anything about a recipe.
Interesting. Then I wonder how that even more wonderful fish soup came about.
Fish soup? What fish soup?
Nothing. Our priority right now is to find a way to get our hands on some solid evidence. Well, any suggestions?
Send someone to tail them? Catch them red-handed when they meet?
Not a bad idea. Upei, what do you think?
Honestly, I've already tried following Jur-E, but the guy's too cautious. Never meets with anyone suspicious.
Okay, so tailing's out.
No, we'll still need to tail him. But first, we need to do some groundwork.
Groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, you'll understand that no one can stay on high alert forever. Especially when he thinks he's about to win. Tomorrow morning, I'll announce his victory at Yuehai Pavilion. Take a guess what you think he'll do next.
Go to meet the people he's working with, yes.
Be sure to arrive on time. You won't want to miss the show.
Okay, Yelan, I won't miss the show. I mean, if you say so. All right, we're getting into the finale. All right, next day. Tomorrow. Do I have to do it one, like, all the way around again? No, probably not. Cool. I feel like it never rains while we're here in Liyue Harbor. I was just thinking about that. Like, it rains other places, but when we're actually in the city, does it ever rain? I feel like no. Like, it's always like out in the countryside when it starts to rain. Oh, I guess we could have gone, like, upwards up the mountain to get to Yuehai Pavilion. It's okay, we'll go around.
Time to go.
All right, let's see what's playing out with the Fatui. Oh, Yelan even brought her men. We got back up.
Looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tien entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush, just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people.
So who are we actually gonna pick? Like, it's between these two guys. Which one shall we go with, Yelan? I mean, they both seem about the same. I don't really have a favorite over the other. Maybe just him because Xingqiu gave him a recommendation. And he sounds like he knows things pretty concretely. I mean, this guy sounds fine too. So I don't know who we're going to choose between these two guys.
Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough. And because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced across the board and enjoys an excellent reputation in the after much consideration. I have decided to recommend Zhi to the Liyue Qixing.
What?
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. What? What's up? I probably do, in my room. I can find some for you later, though. Sorry, that was just my sister.
In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. as your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
Oh man, he's trying to get in with him.
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I mean, at least he's honest. I mean, I'd be in a bad mood too, but I'd be like, no, it's okay. I'm the other guy. The guy with the glasses.
I don't mind. As long as I can help.
Yeah, I'm this guy.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Jur-E, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tien proud.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. On this, you have my word. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
No. Neither of these guys want to join you, bud.
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Jur-E seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Hey, Traveler, tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't?
Everything. He's a superior being than you. Let's go follow him.
If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
No, man.
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
You're holding me up here, people.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave.
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang it. I wanted to follow him. After finally persuading Qianwei and Ningbo to leave.
Lady Yelan, Jur-E has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
Feiyun Slope, on it.
So Jur-E really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tien thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Not unless he's always been in with the Fatui.
But everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Heh. Where am I going? Oh, it's still in Liyue. Northland Bank. That's it. I mean, it only seems like I guess that he said that he was a student under Uncle Tien for a long time, but...
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him.
Northland Bank. I bet we can find him there.
He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
How the heck did he manage to shake Yelan's subordinates? I guess Jur-E didn't let his guard down. Still as vigilant as ever.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
Dang.
But how?
'Cause he's Fatui.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tien himself.
No, and that.
Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tien, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So, where did you lose him?
Xinyue kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence, that would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Xinyue kiosk.
Good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve. Let's go to Xinyue kiosk.
Okay. Isn't this where we came to meet? I'm just trying to make as many ties with him in the Fatui as possible. I always forget we can go inside these places.
Could you explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
The one that he was talking about with that one girl?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order.
Nah, fire water. I've heard Child has said that before.
This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
I actually have no idea where that is. Where's the exit? Where did I come in? Oh, the door's over here. All kind of blended together. Ah, yes, over here. Right, the lady who has the artifacts.
Hey, Miss Linlong. Sorry to bother you. Zhi ordered a wineware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Yeah, yep, that's it.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Zhi's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Zhi picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock, and now that Mr. Zhi has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Okay, just show us the thing.
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Zhi's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Zhi bought 2.
So he's meeting with someone, possibly from Snezhnaya. Okay, so he bought the fire water, what they like to call it. And he bought glasses, and he says it's for a friend. Oh, her little lackeys are in the background. That's cute. Okay, so he's meeting with someone from Snezhnaya. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Linlong. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. All right, see you next time.
You find a quiet place nearby.
This is turning into a real headache. I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
Okay. He did his best. I mean, I struggle with the tailing as well.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
Yelan, so has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Zhi went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Zhi isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it did to his father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast. held in honor of Juri's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware.
Child's not in town anymore, is he?
Now where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Dang, I mean, there are only 3 guys, Yelan. Let's... I mean, they're not the Millilith. She's calling in full operation. Surround the area.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
I mean, you're already counted in, buddy. She's telling you what to do.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Juri may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Juri bought that liquor for and follow them instead.
Okay.
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Juri is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Juri might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. Juri may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready, then meet me at Yensheng Tea House.
Okay.
The Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
I don't have time. Oh, what is she doing over here? The fortune teller.
So very much, lady.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, sorry. Antiques. Oh. Strange enough, because my divination clearly said my chances of finding true love today are optimal.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very much, lady.
Oh yes, the tea house after 20. Yes. 20. Oh dang. 20. 20. Nope. There we go. Let's do it. Okay.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories.
Back to the tea house.
This blade.
Oh, are we meeting upstairs?
It is the last
again?
link I have to the land of my birth.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Okay.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Juri mentioned in his manifesto.
Yes.
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being seen.
Oh no, we gotta go get them!
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Let's go. Let's do it. This is like the only quest, well, the only story quest that I felt like urgency with. Like in the last recent story quest that I've done.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Where am I following you? Heh. This way? Oh, over here? Wait.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground.
Oh, there's a domain. I see.
The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey. Still, be ready to fight at any moment. Any resistance needs to be taken out quickly and quietly. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Don't worry, we're all professionals here. By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford to wait for them, but they'll join us later.
Okay. I see. So, yeah, it's a domain. I was like, where is this entrance she's talking about? Hydro and Geo. These ruins have been here for a very long time indeed, and digging here has temporarily ceased due to hard rocks blocking the path. It is said that rare treasures may be found below. Cool. Yeah, okay. We'll do... Yes. Looks right.
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
Yes, join me for a walk into this deep darkness under these ruins, yes. Okay, let's do it. Oh, yes! Forgot it's a Yelan trial. Oh, nice. Cool. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, I should put up a... No. Put up a Zhongli shield first before I do any of this.
One with nature.
Okay. Now Yelan, yes?
Busted.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that took down his entire shield.
Power that ended Haishan.
Okay. Take down that. Good. Oh, that's not it. 5.
As I expected, but this shouldn't be too much trouble.
Nice. I love that she kicks her bow. That's my favorite thing. Okay, nice. What's her... Oh, I don't get to hear her opening a chest line. Oh, yeah, this is kind of cool. Oh.
You guys see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Ji. Looks like he went through that door. That must be the emergency access route, right? Come on, let's hurry.
Gotta foil some Fatui plans. Catch up with the suspicious ambassador. Okay. Uh-huh. What are all these little mechanisms? Huh. What's this? Oh. What is this? Weird. Where's the other one? Okay, this is new. Hit me, I dare you. Okay.
Cascade.
Cool. Oops.
Here comes the catch.
Oops. All right, good enough. Let's go. Ooh, this. That was an interesting shield. Looked cool.
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
Cool. Was there another box over here? Oh. Gotta see if there's any cabbage laying around. Oh yeah, we want a trial for Yelan. Oh, what is this over here though? It keeps pointing to.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Okay, there's these shining things. And this way. I feel like, do I have to move these? But maybe after I go through here. Okay. Oh, another way. Nice. Cool. This domain is different. Okay, so we need to fill in these guys too with the little glowy things. Oh yeah, that's where we came in at. Oh. Oh.
Into the wind.
Nice. Nice. Okay. What? Huh? What? What am I supposed to do? The four. Oh, I can move it. I was confused at what. Oh, cool. Got this guy. Go out, put that there. Woo!
I follow the wind.
Oh. Okay, there's the first one. Okay, now we're trying to get into this guy. Stone wall cannot be moved from the side. Oh, there's a potato.
Solidify! The depths beckon.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Meant to go to Yelan. Is there something if I open this door?
Time to go.
Like a chest or something? No? Just a potato. Okay. Oh, chest, nice. Cool. Oh, there's other things. Interesting. Blocked by rocks. Oh, okay. A path opens beneath the stone. Ah, okay. So I just need to move it far enough over. Nice.
Time to go.
Got that one. There we go. Okay, and now another puzzle. You need to get them in the gold ones in those spaces.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Cool. I'd say this one is definitely... Oh, that's cool. It will show you which way it's gonna move. Okay, so this one... A soft sound is heard under the statue. What is this? Okay. Wait. Oh, that's that thing. Okay. So how are we gonna do this? I feel like I need to move all the blue ones over. At least start with this one. This one, you can move it over there. Actually, let's move these ones over first. How far can we take this? Oh, okay. Put that over there. This one doesn't matter so much, I don't think. Put this guy over here. Scoot everything out of the way. Okay, and then we have to make a path for these ones to come up. Yeah, so we'll put this guy. Oops. Over here. Okay, and then we should be able to have them all in a good space. A soft sound is heard under the statue. Okay. And now the last one.
The door is open. Let's go.
Nice. That reminds me of the puzzles that we did on Surumi Island. And I liked exploring and doing a lot of those puzzles.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, okay, 1 second. I just wanted to check if there was another chest over there. Don't want to miss any, you know?
Time to go.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Gather.
To ashes!
How are you? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to use Yelan, but... Whew. Dang.
Take it easy.
I will take it easy if you're in my party, Yelan. Ooh. What? Oh, I can't look at her stuff. What? 36,000 HP. Dang. Yes, signature weapon. Artifacts. Oh, she has... Interesting. 4 beast noblesse. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Let's continue on. Whoa. Feels like we're back in the chasm again. Hello? Oh, we can sneak up on them.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh. Don't trust him.
Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after 1 glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
Oh, whatever your name is, Jergi? Okay. Good to know. You were poisoning your teacher's soup. Okay, so we think you maybe intentionally sought him out? Dang. Shoot. But, Yusupov, not down with the peer pressuring, okay? He's fine the way he is. Dang.
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work. But, I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people.
Oh no, it was the fish soup, wasn't it? It was the fish soup that he loved so much.
I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup. What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have for me, I will perform them diligently.
Ah, shame. Zhiyi. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tian hasn't been feeling well recently. It's all Juri's doing.
Dang. You don't even want to mess with Yelan right now. Her face is very scary.
What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
You take a picture of Zhiyi drinking with Yusupov.
Excellent liquor. We've seen no progress on the diplomatic front, and everyone has been eyeing up the treasure of Qingshu Pool. It's been a real headache for me. But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Zhiyi. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes.
Dang.
Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time.
That's the only thing that his choice to do this is the only thing that brought him down, though. That made us not choose him.
Just look at your two competitors. Qianwei had wealth. Mingbo had reputation. But you had nothing. You were just another nobody. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the rest of its life.
Man, this guy's just rude. He just called you a dog, Zhiyi.
Yes. I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
That was kind of an ominous voice.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your weight around as much as you want. How about that?
Uncle Gao said that Zhiyi has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time, so the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera?
Plenty. I take pictures all the time.
Then get ready to use it. Tonight's grand finale should be coming up any minute now.
Okay.
How well this goes for us depends on how Zhiyi plays his hand.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
His voice is very ominous. Yusupov, I don't think you should trust him. Zhiyi, he's going his own way. He's poisoning you just like he did the other guy.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great.
Oh, it's your first time chatting. Nice. I'm good, thanks for asking. Sorry, I've been a little distracted with the game.
Huh? What the?
I knew it. I knew it. You shouldn't have trusted him. Suddenly, the Fatui official seems to be in pain and slowly drops to the ground. Dang.
You poisoned my wine? But when?
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
How could you?
Dang, the ultimate betrayal.
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
Ooh, but sure, he's gonna be in a bad place with the Fatui.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge.
Dang.
I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
What do you hope to?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation by you. It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Dang.
Shuri, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of everything. That includes the poison, all interactions between us, even my trip here tonight. After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second-in-command, Theophan?
How do you know about that?
He knows about everything, Yusupov. He knows.
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today.
Dang.
He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor! Churyi, you...
Shh. Relax. It's over.
Oh no.
Tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture.
Oh no. Oh no, that voice. What? So I feel like Zhi voices, like, maybe not now, but he voices a harbinger in the future because that voice is something else. And okay, let's get this straight here. Okay, wow. I wish Zhuri was gonna stay in this game longer so I could just hear his voice. I wonder if he voices another actual playable character though. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Wow, that was something though.
Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
I love it and hate it at the same time. Oh no. Oh, very, very minuscule cutscene. Just the silence. The ominous silence. Okay, looks like we're coming out from hiding. Hello. Yes, it is I, the traveler.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything. They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
Yelan, I think we have to get them developed first. Shh.
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan.
No, yeah, okay, you're playing that card, I see.
I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's. Nothing else you wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. I should have been more careful. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot he was a potential liability. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Sorry, brother. You're out. We're gonna pick the mean one or the timid one, and it will be the end of that.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. In fact, all of you here tonight can expect very generous treatment in the future. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice did I have?
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
What will Uncle Tien think?
Exactly. Zhuri, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tien ever looked down on you?
And you poisoned him.
He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tien was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
Dang. You tell him, Yelan, you tell him.
That's enough. That's enough.
Oh, I don't know if I believe you, honey.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jury these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Huh?
Yelan's subordinates take Ji
Sorry,
and...
things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshang Tea House tomorrow morning.
What did she tell him? Okay.
I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should leave this one to the professionals.
I mean, yes, I get it, but... Yelan, who do you think you're talking to here? You're talking to the savior of the Seven Nations. Be careful, I guess.
Don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, this will be a straightforward deal. Get some rest. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Dang. Don't mess with Yelan. Ooh, sheesh. Okay. Wait until 8 o'clock the following day. Just gonna grab this for her for a second. Oh. This is the only thing I hate. I love Beto. That's the only thing I hate, that she misses it every single time mining. Okay, let's go back. Almost finished up here. Okay. 8 a.m. the following day. Okay, fine. Nice. Yancheng Tea House, let's go! Oh, up here. Okay.
There is now no poison left in his system. But recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Baiju! Yay, it's good to see you.
Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years.
Oh man, that's kind of a long time, but I mean, as long as it's not fatal, as long as he doesn't die from the poison, I guess that's good.
It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
How did they successfully secure such a seldom-seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful.
Oh yeah, Cheng Cheng.
Unfortunately for them, they were up against us.
Nice job, Baiju. Nice job, let's go.
Uncle Tian will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and avoid overexerting yourself while you're recovering.
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, that's the only
You're
greeting we
here
get.
too? Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. I'll have to make some tea in a moment. You simply have to try it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes, the exhaustion seems to have gone. My mind is steadily getting clearer again.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue after all.
Nice.
Hey, Yelan!
So we don't have to pick between the two guys. I'm glad.
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in here. The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tien. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position, but Qianwei and Mingbo both have potential.
So did you tell him that Zhi poisoned him? Or are we just leaving that under the table?
You have my gratitude.
'Cause you're not curious why your prize student isn't suitable?
People can change their loyalties easily.
Oh.
I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tien not that surprised?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi.
So it was a test.
Normally, the Yue High Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tien?
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him. I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever. He just saw me as an ordinary fishing friend. In the end, even he changed. But when did it start?
What if none of this had ever happened?
I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things. What I really admired about Zhi was his intelligence and resilience.
I have to admit, he's a smart guy, and very cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Zhi was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Xinyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison, and he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Zhi would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
Dang, he is careful.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes, had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
Dang.
How is Zhi now?
Well, I mean, he's sitting in a jail cell. Like Yanfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe from anything the Fatui might be planning.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
Yes, Zhi's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Okay.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it slipped off the hook at the last second.
Uncle Tien, Yelan, what are you talking about? Paimon doesn't understand.
Zhi colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process.
Uh-huh.
With Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Zhi, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second-in-command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new options.
So this was your real plan?
Why else did you think I was investing so much time and effort into this case?
So, okay, well, did your plan succeed?
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed all the information on to Lady Ningguang.
Okay.
But when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
Dang.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved.
Huh? Regrator? Well, who is that?
The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern. It's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
That's a new name.
I have to ask, Yelan. Do you have any desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yanshang Tea House. In my estimation, you are more than competent.
Isn't it at Yanshang Tea House? We are at Yanshang Tea House. It's kind of weird that he said at this place that we are currently at.
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. As Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine or face any real danger. All right, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days, and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed, it's for me to know and you to find out.
All right.
But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, you're sure to get caught up in another misadventure before too long.
Oh, she knows us too well.
Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons.
True. Not gonna disagree there. Regrator. Interesting.
If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tien. After the recent turn of events, I'd say he owes you one, wouldn't you?
Calculated gambit. Wow. Dang. Hey, Uncle Tien. What's going on?
What would you like to know?
Ooh, yes. I have questions. Good thing I stayed here. About, Zhi.
Something I've said to Juri, Qinwei, and Mingguo before is that while cunning and scheming are quite crucial, even more important than this is staying true to yourself. Juri and Ambassador Yusupov each saw each other as a means to an end. They thought that if they could just outsmart their opponent, they would emerge the final victor. And yet, in the eyes of Yelan and Regrator, they are but pawns in a much bigger game. Scheming is an endless endeavor. If you can't cope with it, you're better off staying out of it. It gives you a much clearer view in any case. Everyone has self-interest, but you cannot let it be your master. So, Don't fight over fleeting gains and losses. Rather, focus on the direction your heart is leading you and keep moving forward.
Uncle Tien, you talk so slowly. It's no problem. It's just every time you talk, I kind of doze off just a little bit. You're not quite keeping my attention. Okay, though. Yes. Oh.
What would you like to know?
Nah, about Yelan.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest. An old friend of mine once privately commented to me that Yelan is always smiling, but never with her eyes. She is a very dangerous person. Something of an exaggeration in my view. At least, I know she would never hurt the people she trusts.
All right.
What would you like to know?
What I actually want to know, Regrator, yes.
Regrator is the 9th of the Fatui Harbingers, though likely the first among them where wealth is concerned.
Though likely the first among them where wealth is concerned. Okay, so they're the richest of the Fatui Harbingers, the 9th. Okay, so Child's the 8th, and so Regrator is the 9th. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because Senora, what was Senora? She the 4th? I actually can't remember. No. Or was she the 8th? Who was the 8th? Child's the 11th. Right? I'm totally all over the place. I don't even remember. I definitely know Scaramouche is the 6th. Interesting.
However, his wealth is not a mere question of how much more he has to his name. He has a very unique understanding of wealth, and what he's planning may very well shake the world to its core.
Dang.
Beyond that, I don't have a lot of information about him. If you need to know more in the future, you can ask Ningguang.
Yes, I would like to ask Ningguang. Might see him in Sumeru. I mean, they said that a lot of the Fatui's forces isn't focused on Liyue anymore. It's probably focused on another nation trying to, you know, get in there.
What would you like to know?
Just about the next Tianshu.
As Yelan says, now that I'm on the mend, I should have another few years' worth of work in me. During this time, I plan to gradually hand over my duties while mentoring some new candidates. Ha! That reminds me. Chen Wei and Ming Bo are still waiting downstairs. I must go and have a chat with them shortly.
Okay, see you later, buddy. Nice talking with you. All right. Oh, you guys are here too. Hey, what's up?
So Jerry is already in prison, I guess?
You think? He poisoned Uncle Tien. I still can't believe he'd do that. Why the long face?
Nothing. I think it's a great shame. I always thought he's very smart. If he became Tianshu, he'd be able to accomplish many things I could never hope to.
Don't feel bad. I'll admit he was a strong contender, but give me 3 years and I'll overtake him. When I become Tianshu, I'll make you my deputy. Like the sound of that?
Start by working on your temperamental issues. If you can't keep your cool, your work will suffer. Right now, you still have a long way to go before you'll be eligible to take the Tianshu position.
I'll get there, one step at a time. And then, before you know it, there'll come a day when you won't be able to find a single flaw in me or my work. First things first, though. Let's go and talk to Uncle Tien.
Okay. See you later, guys. Nice talking with you. Okay, and that is where we will leave it for Yelan's story quest. I actually really liked that. I thought that was a really good quest. Kind of hinting to possible new Fatui Harbinger too. Kind of crazy. But yeah, there was actually like some level of like hurried or like what's the word I'm looking for? Like it had to be done in a certain amount of time. Like there was this level of I don't know, rush, or like something was propelling the plot of that quest. That's the only way I can really describe it. That I hadn't. I mean, the other quests the story quests that we've done recently have been good, but I think this one really had something more, like with what was going on, and I liked it a lot, actually.
There are leaves around.
Yeah,
and I know just the tune
I think
to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
That has been my most favorite that we've done recently, aside probably from like Raiden Shogun's second. I mean, that was a couple months ago, but yeah, I'd say this one is a I mean, not all time story quest, but most recently this one has been really good in comparison. So that was really fun. Yeah, seeing Yelan do all of her stuff, and yeah, and seeing that one Zhi, oh my goodness, he better voice a Harbinger because his voice is like something else. But yeah, seeing him, and then kind of some shifting in the Qixing, although not really anymore. But yeah, that was really interesting. Yeah, teasing for a new Harbinger. I mean, it's really nice that we can see another one eventually. I mean, it's been Scaramouche and Senior and Child for forever and a day, and like the knowledge of Dottore, but he's not really here yet. But yeah, so that will be really interesting to see if that comes in again in the future. Yeah, and a little cameo from Baiju. That was cute too. But yeah, really nice story quest. I enjoyed that so much. And yeah, we're gonna be getting ready for Yelan, polls for Yelan, which I'm really excited about. We're gonna be doing that in a couple days. I mean, she only is here for another 5 days. So it needs to be soon that we do Yelan polls. And I personally, I don't know if I'm going to do this on stream, but I need to... 130, nice. I need to finish up the perilous trail, all that stuff, and get all the primo gems for that. But yes, we're going to be doing Yelan polls in a couple days, probably doing more like the Guitar Hero drum festival thing. But yeah, I had a really good time hanging out with you guys today, and I will be seeing you very soon. Okay, oops, that's not what I meant to do. All right, I think that is where we're going to be ending it for today. Thank you, everyone who has stopped by and hung out and enjoying Yelan's story quest. I love to see it, and I loved having you here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the very next stream, time, video, whatever. Okay, bye guys. See you later.